born in a flame. Mama said that everyone would know my name. I'm the best you never had. If you think I'm burning out, I never am. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Fireball. Baby, I'm a fireball. Baby, I'm a fireball. Baby, I'm a fireball.
I saw, I came, I conquered. Oh, should I say I saw, I conquered, I came? This little chico on fine, he no lie. While you're sipping, he running the game. Now Big Bang Boogie get the kitty little lookie in a night little shame. I gave Susie a little pat up on the booty and she turned around and said, walk this way.
I was born in a flame. Mama said that everyone would know my name. I'm the best you never had. If you think
Oh yeah! Y'all ready to fire it up? FRB coming to you live at Bismo Beach, California. And I'm Chris Paul Hamus. Welcome to Front Row Esports and their 2025 Cup Series at Atlanta. Hotlanta, and we got new hotness is what we're calling this thing tonight. We had Old Buster last night for the Truck Series. We got new hotness tonight. Oh man, it's gonna be a fast one, super fast one, because it's like this thing races like a super speedway. I even make it in the comments. This thing is the newest super speedway, but the most technical. So there's a lot to there's a lot of action to be in store for us tonight. But there's a lot of challenges as well for these drivers. And we've got another big field, of course, you know, for this whole kickoff the 25 thing. Lots of drivers participating, all kinds of fun to be had, and a lot of aggression out there on track. If you missed last night's race, you got to rewind that one back. Woo! That's all I can say. All right, man. But we're going to have ourselves a doozy tonight, I guarantee you here. So we got ourselves a heap of a program ahead of us. Let's get her started. But first, of course, all this brought to you by Moza Racing, Truck Racer, W Energy Drink, Raptor Race Graphics, and of course brought to you by the Stars Starlink. So super stoked to have all of them on board again, and some of the new ones as we are getting ready to fire this thing up. Boys are in practice right now, trying to get their last rippings in before we drop that green flag. It's gonna be great. All right, so let's see what is in store for our program this evening. Well, let's look at the racetrack in general. Again, we had the Old Buster last night, new hotness tonight. So let's look over the differences and what's went down with Atlanta, huh? All right, let's track mapper. There she is. 1.5 mile, races like a super speedway though. So check out these differences, everyone. 24 degrees old banking, that's Old Buster. And a new hotness, 28 degrees banking, a lot more grip out there, a lot more speed. But they've changed. You got your old backstretch right here on your lengths of backstretch and front stretch. And so shortened and longer style of a thing. Then, of course, the width. This is what it's very interesting. It's 55 feet in width. But now we're going to narrow it up to 40 here. And then you're going to see that no rip line around the bottom. All right, that means do not go there. Okay, so we're going to be looking, and that's going to play a crucial role in this quad oval style of track tonight. So, going to be pretty interesting. Let's see what's up for our race stages. There she is. 200 laps! Oh my goodness. 200 laps tonight. Stage 1, lap 35. Stage 2, lap 80. And then we have stage 3, 120 laps. So, let's take a look over the race format and see where our pit window is. All right, open setups here. Yep, run what you run. And what fast repairs to get that backup car in the hauler? You do not want to use that thing. 4 sets of tires with the one that you're riding on in the start of the race, of course, I believe. And then we got the pit window. That's 58 to 63 laps. These guys are running 100% fuel this season, so that way it kind of keeps things a little bit closer to what you run in open and whatnot. So, and balancing purposes and things of that nature. Fun stuff. Here we go. Now, didn't have quite the opportunity to complete the point standings. All right, this is after Daytona, of course. So we are looking at Josh Harbin, the 95 Venom Racing, as our new points leader. Tanner Marr sitting right underneath him, 11 points out. And that number 4 car, Chris Carroll, 3rd position in that number 18, only 12 positions out of the lead. So as you see them stacked on down, I didn't quite get a chance to finish up the 23rd and down on where they're stacked and how far off they are from the race lead. But at least give you a quick insight on where our drivers are sitting as of race number 2. Gotta put that up there too, race number 2. I'll do that next time. Always noting for changes and things to help us all out here to keep this information situated. But writing it on down. So again, you got a lot, but we have some tied up positions here around the 9th and 10th positions. Jamie Horn, Scotty Stevens, those guys are tied up at 25 points. But if you look down, everybody's only a point or two. So all these guys really need, even in that 23rd to 38th position, all these guys really need is a good race. To give themselves a good race, and they're on. It's on. I mean, that's all they need right there. And then they're going to be boosted up in points, and of course, when it comes to just their race program in general, they're going to get a big head of steam in their program. All right, it's a boosh. All right, bringing us back here, everyone. So, again, we got ourselves 200 laps tonight here at Atlanta Super Speedway with a twist. All right, so again, the bottom line, that red line down there, you might see it over. Yeah, right there, right there. Yeah. So that red line is where the drivers cannot pass. Again, it's going to make things really narrow on exits, and of course, when it comes to just room on track, these guys, going through that D portion around across the start-finish line, those two, little corks to the left, that's going to be treacherous stuff, I think. And then I was also being told coming on exit of 2, I believe that's going to be a gnarly one. So, but again, I think the whole track's going to have its challenges for all of us here tonight, and all these drivers, of course. But man, it looks like we are about ready to jump into queue and get these drivers off and away. Believe so. Checking my stuff real quick. Yes, that is it. Oh, okay. It does give us a moment though. Let's look over last year's race finish for 2024, and then we'll be back here for our national anthem. So stick with us. We got the race footage for 2024. Just give us an insight of what we may be looking at tonight. Stick with us. Be right back.
All right, looking for that big run at the end. Who's going to get that start? Ooh, the 51 laying back there, laying back big time. Is he got a all stalled off right there, the outside line. The only two to vastly half together with a 58, and I don't know. So Ryan Rowe's going to jump to the outside. We only got 2 laps left remaining, or 3 laps left remaining. Wiles is going to take it. Wiles now is on the outside. Let's go to the race leader, Banks, saying these guys form back up in similar fashion on how they're running the last half of this race. 69, Ronnie Morrison again, 51. These guys, same positions, get right back to it. They're going to give a shove. Here comes 58 of Rose. Oh, Hunter, contacted at 58. The 27 and 58 go door to door. We got somebody sideways and off pace here. On the bottom of the track, we're going to stay green. Banks now looking for his time to shine, if it's going to be. And he can't do it too quick, or you got all those guys right there going to take full advantage of his run. Here comes 71, Adam Thompson on the bottom. Garrett Wiles still on the outside. Here comes the 69er of Ronnie Morrison with the push by the 51 of Johnson. Down the backstretch they go for the last time. Contact, and these guys are on the end of the wall, but we're still green for the finish. 3 wide, here we go. 48 goes into the wall. 69 going to go for the win. Steve Johnson going to go for the win. Coming across the line, it's Steve Johnson, Ronnie Morrison, and Chummy Miller for that third position. Wow.
All right, welcome back, everybody. That was the final laps of last year's race. So, again, we've seen that intensity pickup. We're going to be looking for, those late runs. Similar style of speedway racing when it comes to capturing that flag at the end. Steve Johnson did a phenomenal job of it last year, put himself up in just prime position. And you see him in points just a minute ago. He's up there already in points. So, man, we could be seeing a little different style of Steve Johnson this season. But we'll see if he can repeat it and get himself up there to get himself another great run and some good points. All right, just looking over one more time to see where our race program is at. All right, and I believe we are looking for Q here in just a moment. So just in case shooting a little late, missed our intro there. Again, you got Front Row Esports getting ready to get her done here at Atlanta. We got Atlanta Motor Speedway about ready to show us one heck of a show. We'll be looking for some of those long run programs pending on. Again, we have those. It's a lot of cars out there on track. I do believe that we may be plagued with cautions. I hope not. I'm really going to knock on some wood. Hopefully we don't see anything like that one little bit. But, I want to see some good spaced out racing is what we're looking for. I think that's going to be the key to tonight's race is going to be hitting those pushes when they're at their most positive point. So down those back stretches, leave the trial alone, leave all of it alone. Try to space yourself out coming out of 4. Don't really look for that. But again, that's where guys are going to stall up. That's where they're going to have those runs. You're going to need to take advantage of. You're going to want to take every advantage you can, get that track position. Another thing is, too, what about track position? How is that air going to really feel? I mean, in the front, we didn't see a lot of safety, in any spot of last night's race. But, again, it's going to be, we got ourselves a really big field. Gosh, yeah, I'm looking at 35 plus. Oh, goodness. And, again, all trophies are out. So trophies are mailed. Everything is good to go for the drivers there. Stoked to be getting another one. Jinx is ready to print the next trophy, which will be basically we'll be firing Jinx up tonight and getting this Atlanta trophy printed. It'll be very similar to our track plaques that we have going on. They're 3-dimensional. I don't think I have I don't. But they're really cool though. They light up. If you haven't seen them, you have to look up some of our previous broadcasts. We got full-on awesome trophies going down. So yes, we'll have the Atlanta trophy for tonight's winner, of course. Get that thing printed up and probably showcase it next week. Give everybody a chance to see what that one looked like, and then we'll get on to the next one. But man, we got ourselves look like a race to be had, and these guys are going into Q. Fantastic. All right. So we do have normally our national anthem, but we love to switch it up around here. I really do. We've always been about our frontline defenders, our military. I've got a lot of family in the military, and of course, on the front lines defending. And man, we always want to give our shout out. So again, thank you all for all your service and everything you do to keep us keep this nation what it is, safe and glorious. But we got ourselves a little different style of national anthem. I really hope you all enjoy it. And we'll be back here in just a moment for the drop of the green flag in tonight's Front Row Esports 2025 Cup race. Stick with us.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down his life. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey, from the fields of India to the golden coast of California. Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop. And his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's the light. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, stand on the front line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, pay the ultimate price. Oh. He was the man of the house when he was born. His family is proud but torn. But if you knew him, you would understand. He was raised on how to be brave, just to see the flag still wave. And then he came home with only one hand. He's Mr. Red, White, and Blue. Lay down, hear the light. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, stand on these front lines. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, he'll pay the ultimate price. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down his life. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. March in line, march in line. Hey. Hey.
To those of y'all about to get down, check the evolution in sound. Kick the city wax, masochistic, solid brown makes crowds turn around. To those of y'all about to jump ship, sick of trips went back for one dip. Underground, we got overground, this sound was lit, pimps replaced the hip. Check the vibe, y'all. City wide, I'm tired. Taking up, swallowing down.
All right, everyone, welcome in. As we are a little late to the show, it seems like, as we're getting ready to take the green right now. You see Kenneth Bartholomew sitting there on pole. Jeremy Richmond in the 97. He is in second position. Jamie Horn, third position. Josh Harbin, points leader. In fourth position, Ronnie Morrison. Fifth, Ben Stevens in that sixth position. Seventh position, Kyle Wellman. Eighth, Mitch Diamond. Ninth is going to be Dylan Banks. Round out your top 10, Steve Johnson, Carl Lindstrom, and Jacob Grant right behind him. It's We Are Green. We'll go over the lineup in just a little bit of a moment. Don't want to miss any of the action. All right, we're up and going right now as you see Kenneth Bartholomew getting himself a good run with the 98 of Jamie Horn, trying to follow right in suit as we're going to bust up the tower and try to get our race info as quick as we can. Mitch Diamond rocking and rolling in the fourth position. Jeremy Richmond in that fifth. Kyle Wellman, sixth right now. Going to go 3 wide. Josh Harbin taking it to the outside. He does quick move, and he's got some company with him. He got caution out already. So I guess there's a reason why we may have missed that starting lineup. But there's some gainers and some losers in the moment here. But right at this moment, gotcha. All right, so let's try to figure out exactly what brought out our quick little caution. I have no idea, actually. It does not state anything. Okay. Well, while we're waiting for that to bring itself back around, let's go over that lineup one more time, which I'm sure that a few drivers have moved forward and back by then, but at least to give us an idea of where they all started. All right, back to it again. Ben Stevens in that signature. Kyle Wellman, 7th. 8th, Mitch Diamond. 9th was Dylan Banks. Steve Johnson was rounding out your top 10. We have Carl Lindstrom in the 11th position. Jacob Grant, the 19. He is in that 12th. 13th is going to be Tom Friedis in the 32. Hunter Lagunas in the 27. 14th. 15th is going to be Michael Reeves in the 00. Jonathan Wright in the 06 can do no wrong out there in 16th position. 17th is going to be Scott Healy in the 14. 86, Hunter Bogdan in that 18th position. We're looking for our 19th position is going to be... All right. Garrett Wiles qualified in the 926, 19th position. Samuel Lawson, the 64, is in that 20th position. The 21st is going to go J.R. Schauber and Brian Zimmerman in the 22nd. In the 13 and the 28. The Richard Jackson in the 53, 23rd position. Danny White in the 24th position in the 88. Cool. All right, rolling from the 88 on down. 25th is going to be Larry Bell in the 43. Matt Metler in the 79. 26th position. 27th is going to be Matt Jones in the 77. Byron Gay in the 12 is going to be 28th position. 29th was Sean Donnie in the 36. Daniel Best in the 10 is going to be 30th position. 31st is going to be Chris Carroll in the 18. Justin Mons is in the 41 car, and he's new to the field. Justin Mons, I believe, I know this cat, but he's in the 32, the 32nd position. 33rd is going to be Roland Collette in the 94, and Tanner Marr in the 4 car is in 34th position. I believe that does round. No, it does not. Jesus. Oh, yes, it does. No, Hunter Cole does run on our field. Christopher Cash. Give me the cash! Mr. Cash is in our race control trying to keep the reins drawn in on these boys. So he's going to have himself one heap of a job tonight. Guaranteed. But we do appreciate you, Mr. Cash, for stepping in and getting her done here, watching over all these maniacs here on track. All right, well, Maniacs on the track, and you got your lunatic in the booth. I think we're squared away and ready to rock for race at Atlanta, huh? Well, let's fire it up, man. Let's heat this thing up. I'm ready to go now. We were off to a little bit of a late start, but actually kind of worked out to our favor in that caution, kind of getting that lineup out the way. Because I always like to make sure everyone gets their just deserves as they're getting ready to get into this thing. So I'm still a little leery about what happened in that caution flag here, but I mean, I'm not complaining for some reason for once in my life on a caution, but whatever. I mean, I don't see any damage done anybody here either. So I'm looking over the tattletale, and looks like a few, maybe Richard Jackson looks like he went into pits, so maybe issues there. But anyways, we are formed up. We on the backstretch. We're ready to drop kick this pace car because we want to see a green flag and we want to go really, really fast. Absolutely. That sounds like a great evening to me. And speaking of evenings, thank you everyone for showing up for tonight's broadcast and checking us all out. Hopefully we got ourselves a show in store for you. Oh, I'm ready, obviously. So 35 laps in this stage. And we've already burned a few of them off on this caution, so it's going to be a short, go-fast run for these boys. Kenneth Bartholomew still leading the field. He's going to get himself a decent jump off the bottom with the Ronnie Morrison in the 69 up 2 positions. Going to be sitting right there on his bumpers. Trying to, nope, gap right there. That's going to drop him down into the line. You got them all lined up right now. It's 95, Harbin, 42, Wellman. Steve Johnson, he's going to get up on that wheel. And here comes old Banks. Cake eater. Trying to turn the oven on. Get that cake to bake. We got the 83 of Carl Lindstrom. He's looking nice and pretty on the bottom right there, trying to get her up to speed. Tom Freitas, a good Sarge in charge. Look at him in that pretty blue car. Love it, love it, love it. Ben Stevens in the 11th. We're looking at Scott Healy in the 14 car, 12th position. We got more maneuvering happening here. 926. We've got some good gapping right now. I'm liking this. We got an outside move by the 69er of Ronnie Morrison. Morrison to the outside, going to try to take a little help from the 42 of Kyle Wellman. So 69 and 42 with backup here as Steve Johnson in the 1. I'm liking this outside line just due to the fact that you got more room on that tri-oval D space oval right there. Oh goodness, we got car sideways and contact. Oh, more contact. 64 is involved. Looks like the 32. Oh no, Gunny sitting around backward. What happened here? Jonathan Wright crashed as well, but let's look over the 32. Looked like he was first around in this matter. So you see him kind of ducked out there. He ramps up a real good open races and stuff throughout this week. So, you know, finishing up there, that top 3, second place, almost got a first, you know, but he's been up there looking good. So not sure what happened here. Maybe check up. We're watching right now. Slow play. Oh, so check up. Whoa, wait. We missed something there, huh? Look at that slow car on the bottom. So that's somebody coming out of pits. That's no consequence. No, so just a checkup by the 80. That's his teammate. And then a bump by the 64 of Sam Lawson. So let's see what kind of tightness we're running here. All right, so we're going to go to 64 of Sam Lawson. That is going to be... Nope. There you go. Boom. Just kind of, so we're... So obviously, it was a mad checkup by the 83 to the 32. Not enough room. You see the 926 and the 64 right there. Let's play into speed here one more time. Oop. Wait, that's not right. So it wasn't a 64. It was whoever was behind him. Who's also in the 64? I don't know, but got ran over there. So that wasn't, but he's in the same car for some reason. So just trying to sort it out before we go back to green. So that was the car. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not sure who that masked man is there in that other 64-ish, but we'll see if we can try to get a locate on him. But we've seen what happened there. So running right on the bumper, didn't have time to check up, and sent them a spinning. Lots of damage there. These guys got them back, but that's not what they want to see at lap number 10. Lap number 3 green, so dang it. Ron Morrison is now our race leader, as it shows here on our tower. But we are back under caution one more time. Still trying to look through our cars here, and, you know, again, we got to maybe that'd be the 14 of Scott Healy, maybe? I'm not sure. So I think it is. I think that's that other 64 is going to be the number for Scott Healy in the 14. And I believe that checkup right there, and then, yeah, catastrophe. All right, we got all cars on the backstretch, though. Everyone's lining back up again. You'll see a lot of these other cats lining up in the back. And these guys got to be super careful as we get back up to green and get the energy built back up in this field. Because all that, when it trickles back there, it's not a trickle anymore. It's more like the Niagara Falls. Okay, Morrison's going to take the bottom here as we're going to get ourselves another chance at a hopefully good start to a good finish to stage 1. Second caution, not sure what the first one was, the rando caution of some sort. But we definitely seen what that first caution, with second caution, we definitely seen what that was all about. All right, Morrison taking us to the line.
Green flag.
Let's go green. Come on, let's get some racing in, boys. All right, up to and going through the gears. See if we can get everybody nice and squared away. Getting pretty tight back here in the back. Here, pushing on a pushing right here. Uh-oh. I see real tight. Three wide toward the back. 12's in the middle. Something's got to give. They do. Separation. We're good. Looking forward here. Things are starting to tighten up for the lead. 69 and Ronnie Morrison on the bottom, along with the 6 car of Mitch Diamond. Diamond's feeling the pressure by the 95 of Josh Harwood. Keep himself a good line right there as he's surrounded by some pretty good competition. 42 of Wellman and the 1 of Steve Johnson trying to make the outside lane work here. They need a little bit more help, and they got some. The 48, it seems, of Dylan Banks is going to jump to the outside in that new purple Barney machine. Heck yeah. Got some purple icing on that cake I see tonight. Okay, you're kind of showing up and giving support out here. These guys are going to line it up, and we got a good run out the back here with 69 and the 1 of Steve Johnson. Johnson giving him a huge shove here through center. If you can hold on to it, Johnson will push you to the lead. I guarantee you. And here they come. Mad run out the back of 2 here, about the 4. Around and then dips to the bottom, hangs out the 1. Now it's going to be up to the 48 and the 1, which I don't think was a smart idea to put those 2 together. Holy but Jesus. Those 2 were fast, guaranteed. But we got an inside line and a bottom side line shaping up with Kyle Wellman now to your race lead. So Kyle Wellman with the swoop out to the race lead there, 69 right behind him. Good move there on the race leaders, kind of transferring over positions as we still continue in a nice formation. Outside line generating a little more energy here. Let's see what kind of ripping they can get done down the backstretch. See a little bit of snaker out the back, but we're still looking good. Lots of momentum. 48 sitting pretty firmly on that bumper right now. You know he's going to get a huge run out of 4 if they can just nail this thing solid. Woo, a little wigs, but they got it. 1's going to come down to side trap just a wee bit, not a lot though, keeping lots of room. 1, I think, may have taken that lead away from him on that lap. Yes, he does. So now they're going to swoop it in high right now. The 19's going to follow in suit, along with the 94, Roland Collette, Kenneth Bartholomew, and now Justin Mods in the 41. He's going to join the fight on the outside. Shaping up out here, we got a 6 car. Yeah, 7 against the rest of the field on the bottom. So I'm excited to see how this is going to line itself up here. We got a couple of team cars sitting right back together here. That is going to be Ben Stevens in the 34 and Scott Healy. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Ben Stevens and Kenneth Bartholomew, I believe. Either or. No, we got 3 wide right now. That's going to be the 95. Kind of going backward a little bit here as he's kind of stuck in the middle with you. At least was. Now starting to separate. He finds the 41. And if this is the same Justin Mods, which I think it is, these cats definitely know each other and have ran together before. So let's see what kind of run they can generate, on positioning-wise, and see what kind of power we can muster up. But right now, Steve Johnson still leading the way, now working both lines. 42 all over his bumper at the moment now, trying to keep him clear of the high line. We got the 48 of Dylan Banks. He's working the outside line, trying to side draft the 6 car, slow him down just a little bit. 69, he's kind of running in the middle right now, not really helping out the front 2, which is fine because, you don't want to get too far away because they will get run down here. Oh, we got high to the outside. Jones. Oh, no, Jones in trouble. Big trouble. Caution is out into the, I believe, possibly 95. I'm not sure. We're going to run this one right back. We were here to view it. That's going to be an 8, possible 18. Oh, my goodness. Innocent bystander, the 95 was, as he was on the bottom. But let's look at it one more time, maybe from a different camera view. Not that one. That one might work, possibly. Looking again. So 77's on the outside here. You see the 18's going to rotate to the center. Now the 73 of Kenneth, he's right there. Oh, it just gets real tight. So a little bit of contact right there as they're trying to rotate out of center. That's going to send the 77 a little up the track, and then he's trying to, and I think that's where he loses it right here. Car comes down, collects the 95. These guys are going to shoot right through traffic and go right and meet the inside fence right here with the fierceness. Hook, line, and sinkers. I'm not sure if it's enough damage to consequent getting the backup car out. Oop, there we go. But not sure. Right, that's some of those cards you got to play as these hands are being dealt. Steve Johnson still leading the way. Lap 22 out of 35. So we should be going green with maybe a little more than a 10-lap sprint for the stage 1 ending here. Right now we have Johnson leading the way and Kyle Wellman right there along with Ronnie Morrison and Mitch Diamond. This is going to be your top 4. And round out your top 5, it's going to be Dylan Banks in the 48. All right, we do have a little quick moment, so let's go over some of our race information here. Just in case for any of you late go-getters who sliding in a little late to tonight's broadcast, you are looking at 200-lap race tonight. Stage 1, lap 35. Stage 2, lap 80, and then 120 laps for that final run in stage 3. Format goes as follows. You got your open setup, of course. Yeah, 1 fast repair. Some of these dudes have already used it. 4 sets of tires, and of course your pit window is going to be 58 to 63 laps. Bring up some of them their points. I believe I have those. Yes, I do. All right, these are where the drivers are sitting as of now until the end of this race. Josh Harbin leading the way in points. Tanner Marr right there in that second position. Chris Carroll, 3rd spot. Steve Johnson and Dylan Banks round out your top 5. Adam Thompson, Kyle Wellman, Carl Lindstrom, Jamie Horn, and Scotty Stevens round out your top 10. And you can see just how close it is in that column off to the right here next to the driver's number on how close these points are at. Some of these drivers, we have a tie for 9th and 10th right now, and also for 16th and 17th throughout the field. Everything's going to be switching so fast. So it's very critical to get yourself a good run right in the beginning here, so you're not kind of chasing it right off the start of the season. Right now, Steve Johnson doing himself a pretty fine job of getting himself a good start to the season as he's leading the race at the moment here with just a mere dozen laps left in stage 1. Possible good stage points and ending for that one car. All right. Johnson Aviation about ready to send it. Looks like he is going through the gears looking for V1. Go get some, Johnson. Good start right there by Steve Johnson here. Good launch. 42 Kyle Wellman's going to jump right in line with them to try to muster up that speed. Got a huge line on the bottom. How long will this last is going to be the good question. Okay, everyone's lined up on the bottom. We have one taker to the outside. That is way back in no man's land. Down here yonder. That's going to be the 6th car of Mitch Diamond. Looked like he was trying to get something started back here. Will the run start from back here, or will it start a little bit further up? I believe it's going to start back here. Mitch Diamond, we're on him. He's going for that side drift right now, trying to slow these cars down to bring some more cars in with him. Good. Another taker outside. Yes, we do. That's going to be the 18 of Chris Carroll. He knows the only way to get to the front is with an open lane. The outside is wide open. So let's see if they can start to get this thing moving. You see him all lined up tough on the in the bottom lane from pretty much 1st place back to about 6th place, right? And that is where Mitch Diamond is trying to get this outside line formed up. You got the 41 back there. Oh, here we go. Big takers. Everyone jumping outside now. They say, okay, now it's time to go. Johnson sees this. He's going to go ahead and take the line up, and so it's going to confuse the heck out the boys. Now you're going to have the 69 jump into the bottom. Here goes Ronnie Morrison, big run. 42 didn't quite know where to go there. Now the 48 finds himself in sweet spots here in second position as things rotate around. How about that? One car now on the outside trying to take these guys around the track and build up that steam again. Energy kind of faltering, but we got a lot of cars lined up on the outside. They know it's time to go lap 28. 3 more laps left remaining in the stage, or 2 more laps, sorry. Yeah, no, 3 more. He's at the end of lap, no, I'm sorry. Got 7 laps left remaining. I keep thinking it's 30 for some stupid reason. That's all good, though. Plenty of more laps for these guys to kind of crank off here, sort it out. They're doing fantastic work right now. We got Johnson on the high line with a huge punch. Here's another combo that you do not want to see together is going to be that 18 and 1. If those two get together, But right now, the 42, Kyle Woman's doing some really good work on the outside, staying on the bumper pretty squarely of the 1. Matching the speeds on the bottom here right now. These guys just drag racing down the backstretch. 69 has the 48 in tow. He's going to jump now. The 1 now clears the bottom, gets to the bottom, take back control of the race lead. And now he's going to be spotted. He's going to jump back outside, get a run with these guys. Good job off the 42. 42's can continue its momentum around the outside with the 18 of Chris Carroll in tow. Dylan Banks still looking. The Carl Lindstrom in 7th position. He's coming into play right now. We got Roland Collette in the 94. He wants to play. We got Jacob Grant in the 19. Pressure is definitely building toward the front of the field as we are still side by side for the lead. These boys are not going to give over the camera. 5 laps left remaining in stage 1. 42 has the momentum on the outside. Kyle Woman doing himself a little something out here. He's ripping the outside of what's going on. Oh my goodness, we have big hit. 13, J.R. Schomburg, he's in it. Oh man. Caution out, that will probably end stage. See if I can get a handle on her. See, it looks like we've got Richmond crashing right now. Of course, we're not going to get the green flag. Or no, this could really flip things up now. So we are on Wobbles, the 27. What? So that's going to be Hunter Lagunas. Lagoons, dude. Junker junking the track right now and the cars. Holy ow. So how did this unfold? He got like 4 cars with this thing, man. Oh! Looked like 2 guys went for the same move, the 13 and the 27. That's exactly what happened here. I'm almost positive. Okay, we're going to slow it down, go to the 13. Because I'm pretty sure... Where the heck is the 13 at? Let me guess. Wrong number 2 for him. Whatever. All right, so anyways, looked like those 2 went. Yeah, possibly for the same real estate. Thinking the same thing. Oh, there he is. There he is. So many drivers. So check up here. Let's go to... Oh, maybe there wasn't any contact. Did you just get loose? Oh, hit. Oh, yeah, so there was a quick bounce right there. Checkup is what that was. Gotcha. All right, so let's try to bring this thing back around. We are lap 33, crossing 34. And not quite positive how this is going to wind itself down and around for stage 1 finish here. Okay, let's see if we're going to go green. Sorry about the climatic pause. Yep, okay, so we are going to go green. So it's going to be a 2-lap shootout, I think. Right? I don't know. I'm actually kind of lost right now. If it did go, let's just find out here. If it did go, and they decided to call that stage, Steve Johnson will be your race winner, or your stage 1 winner. Kyle Wellman 2nd, Ronnie Morrison 3rd, Chris Carroll 4th, Dylan Banks 5th, Justin Mons 6th, 7th will be Carl Lindstrom, 8th, Roland Collette, 9th, Mitch Diamond, and 10th will be Jacob Grant, rounding out your points for tonight's, or for the stage 1. Oop, I was kind of off there, wasn't it? That's all right. You get the point. Okay, so Steve Johnson leading the way. I believe that was stage. So let's go into stage 2, shall we?
Come on. Pink Gators, my Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, get the head right. Biggie there, air night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to.
Johnson leading the way. We're back green again. Oh, let me get rid of this sucker. Here we go. All right. Johnson leading the way. Let's bust up our tower. I believe we are going to keep. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Well, I mean, this is quite the shuffle and the battle at the moment here. I don't know. Maybe we are racing for stage 1. Kyle Wellman leading the way at the moment here with Ronnie Morrison right there in tow. With they're stacked up outside. Looks like we have the 1 and the 18. Those guys are going to try to shape it up. So we're staying green. All right. So, oh, that was. Dang it. Anyways, I'm going to go through it one more time. So freaking frustrating. My bad. We're going to go back to stage 1 here because that was the end of stage 1 now. Now we have to go through it again. At least my little doodad won't be off. Whatever. All right, so let's bring up the drivers' names one more time. We'll go over this list again. We can mark for. So far it looked like Ronnie Morrison, maybe? No, but it was Wellman, I think. Well, anyways, so Johnson, something, I don't know. Jacob Grant, Ronnie Morrison, Kyle Wellman, Dylan Banks, Roland Collette, Chris Carroll, Carl Lindstrom, Mitch Diamond, Scott Healy. So that's what I'm showing for your top 10. How that forms out, not positive. Anyways, they're gonna get themselves 4 fresh feel goods and some of that go-go juice. We're gonna go take ourselves a break and be back here in just a moment. Stay tuned for the drop of the hammer of stage 2.
Okay. It kind of felt like it was showing me something. I get this feeling I don't think we're supposed to be here.
The Leopolds donated this entire nature preserve. And they care about a lot of things, not just pharmaceuticals.
Fine. I will sit there and smile.
Sorry, we're late.
What happened? You walked from the airport or what?
It's perfect timing.
I need you to act like everything is fine.
Is there something in your car?
A lot of species in this area are rare. What exactly are we saying this is, though?
I think we know exactly what it is.
A horse-like mammalia.
With some sort of protrusion or growth.
It's a fucking unicorn.
I don't think I should be in swim shorts for this moment.
I don't think that we're supposed to have this.
We need to study it.
Whatever it is, it seems to be the cure for cancer.
Cancer? That's the biggest one.
An opportunity for greatness, for immortality. I've never been so alive.
Dad, please just listen to me. We need to give the little one back. Okay, bad things will happen. There are two of them? They're gonna kill us.
I'll do whatever I have to take care of you.
You'd retreat in the face of opportunity.
That horn was rather girthsome.
Picking up good vibrations. Here's hoping we killed Bigfoot on the way home, huh?
Detroit players, Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. That's dead right. If the head right, Biggie there every night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruce Cruz who do something to us.
All right, everyone, welcome back. You got Chris Paul Hamus here with Front Row Esports in their 2025 Cup Series at Atlanta. Let's see which driver is going to poke around and find out here in Stage 2 as we got Steve Johnson in the number 1 and Jacob Grant now in the 19. Johnson's going to take the outside to start the race. He does. Good launch off the outside with Brian Zimmerman in tow. You're going to have a quick jump down to the bottom, and we're going to see hopefully some tires being used and not sparks being a-flying. Lots of action happening toward the middle of field-ish for that top 10. We're looking at Mitch Diamond, Kyle Wellman, Carl Lindstrom, all these guys. Oh, got outside right now. Mitch Diamond. Mitch Diamond is sitting in a precarious position with the 42. Now these guys are going to kind of separate a little bit. 42 still looking for that inside. You got outside lane kind of fluttering right now toward the front. But this is where I think the biggest action now. 18's in the center, 00 down on the bottom. 00 of Michael Reeves. Reeves still getting her done. Good job, Reeves. Working himself a beautiful line right now with the 18 right there in suit. The 6 cars kind of coming down low to draft. And right now we are single file a little more toward the first 5, 6 cars with Danny White in the 88 kind of. Oh, we got Zimmerman in the 28, falling back here as you got them all lined up on the bottom. Everyone's looking to turn some laps, and looks like we're doing so. But we still have some riding on the outside and some 3 wide. 12 cars still trying to make his moves with the 6 car of Mitch Diamond. They're going to take it 3 wide, cross the line, and they're going to continue 3 wide, no problems. 42 is looking to move forward as he's on the bumper of Brian Zimmerman. Zimmerman and the 48 now. 48's going to go to high to the outside. Oh, we got everybody going to high to the outside now. Taking over the lead for your high line is going to be the 60 or the 94 and the 926 as support. You got huge push by the 926 into the 94. They're trying to rip it around the outside. Stalled up next to, I believe that's Kenny B in the 73. No, that's a 34. And the 14/64, I believe. Outside run-ins now. We got some juking and a moving. Here comes the 34. 34 is looking to make some ground. That's Ben Stevens. Ben Stevens to the outside with the 14 of Scott Healy. Or 64 or whatever. Scott Healy to the outside. These guys trying to pick him up now. It's just a game of pick 'em sticks. And they're stalling back at the 18 and 69, trying to move forward to see if they might utilize a run generated by possibly the 88. But right now, Steve Johnson sitting comfortably. Oh. Do that. Sorry. Get the call on a race, get forgetting. Steve Johnson sitting firmly in the lead here with Jacob Grant in tow. Jamie Horn right there in support. These three cars stay nice and firmly lined up. The 06, Jonathan Wright is in that fourth position. Danny White is now in the 88, working the bottom, but we're going to have Carroll going to the outside. Carroll's going to jump in front of the 34 now. 34 of Ben Stevens going to take over his support. Let's see if we can give some shoves out of the 34 into the 18. Get this high line be moving forward, though. We have a lot of cars still stacked up on the bottom, but still race to be had on the outside. Trying to move forward, seeming to be very difficult from that basically fifth position and back. This is a race for that top five. Denny White holding down the inside lane with the 69er right behind him. These guys are in the race for that top five right now, stacked back. Oh, man, not a lot of places to go. Now the outside line starting to falter back a little bit more. Look for the 18 to possibly move his way down. He does. Moves his way down, leaves that high line out to dry. Well, not really. They weren't really going anywhere. So now it's trying to find some new running partners, see what we can get back going again. So that's what 18. He's desperately searching for some speed, waiting for maybe the outside line to rubber up a little bit more, so that way they can get that launch and get the momentum off. High line looked really good in the start of the race, but right now seems as if the bottom line has completely taken over and at this time dominating. So you'll have all the rest of the cats still hanging back a bit, saving tires, saving fuel. They're going to make these pit stops shorter on their longer run. So if they can't pass them here, there's always means of passing them on pit road. You make a good pit entrance. You can go from the back of the pack to literally the middle or front over pit strategies and pit stop. These guys have also probably utilized and exhausted their fast repairs, per se, like the 95 of Josh Harbin. So these guys are all kind of sitting in the back saying, hey, I need to save my car for the end. And as you see them, it is still stacked up, but they are moving forward now. The outside lane has picked up just a little bit with the 69 now to the outside. Jonathan Wright in the 06, 04, whatever, now moving the outside line along. Three cars starting to break away from the lead, but fourth place is now fourth and fifth side by side. Gonna have them trapped. I'm curious to see what this front line is going to be able to do. Continue their race pace and, stretch away from this Narnar pack right here. Because if so, that's such a beautiful place to be. I'd love to be in Jamie Horn or Jacob Grant's car right now as they're sitting, saving fuel and away from all the nastiness. As you see him now, everybody's just working each line as the front three have broken away. This is impressive. Very, very impressive. I'm showing some patience here, trying to get, you see a gap right there between the 64 and the 04. So these guys are kind of slowed up a little bit now as looks like the 64 may have got a little loose, got off the bumper, the outside line loses all of its momentum and falls back tremendously. Caution out at lap 53 for, I'm not positive. Oh no, 95 incidents. All right, let's put a play on it. We're going to look at 95. He's going to shoot 3 wide. I think he's already sitting on his backup car now. This is not good news. So he's going to continue 3 wide, shooting the center here. He got himself a master run. Oh no. Who comes up on him? Who was that? And then, yeah, that's a no fault of the. That's going to be 4 car Tanner Marr. Oh no. Not cool, Cuzone. And then Harmon, he's just doing everything he can. Oh no. Is he going to keep it out of the fence? Not a hard hit. He can get that fixed, get some tires on her, and be back in competition. No problem on that one. No problem. All right, so that's going to be definitely off the 4 here, Tanner Marr. I believe. No, that wasn't the 4. So it wasn't Tanner Marr. So who was that who's riding in the fork? What the? Oh my goodness. I don't know who that was. Anyways, we're going to go to break and be back here in just a moment. Stick with us.
So listen, today's gonna be hard. Let's all go home with the same amount of fingers that we came with. Let's get it. When my wife passed and I left the Royal Marines, a lot of people would have given up on me. You gave me a job. You were patient with me. You, Carla, Jenny, you're my family.
Excuse me, it's not your business.
I'm good, boss.
Levin, was that some military shit?
Hey, you didn't see anything.
Just get my back if I ever need it.
Jenny's missing.
She went out with her friends on Friday.
The police don't have the resources to work these cases. They take a report and forget about it.
Please, find our daughter.
Where's the girl?
You a cop?
You wish I was a cop.
So these guys are next level.
Look at those bricks. You ain't a cop. You're a working man.
That's right. Let's play. This isn't just some kidnapping. This is human trafficking. Remember Gunny?
Your blind war buddy that doesn't know he's blind?
That's the one. You shot a foot to the left, I'll be dead.
I wanted you dead, you'd be dead. I will be your weapon sommelier for this evening. This is the real beast here. M14, pulled direct from Saddam's palace. Then I added a Bluetooth scope.
Where is she?
There's a special place, high rollers only. They can do anything as long as they pay.
Gangs, the mob, corrupt government officials, they're all involved in human trafficking. You're in the payroll too.
You killed your way into this. You're gonna have to kill your way out of it.
Food as much.
All of this is for a girl.
I'm not stopping until I bring her home.
That's for slapping that woman.
That woman was my wife. That's for slapping your wife.
Who are you? What are you?
All right, welcome back, everyone. We're back green one more time. Short shoot to the end of stage 2, which is going to be at lap 80 here. So we have a little, a decent run, I guess, if you have 20-something laps, as we are back underway with Johnson still leading the way. 98 on the outside. Jamie Horn, big fat run on this 98 car. He's going to try to, he does not have him yet. Yeah, we're back under caution, and it looks like it is Mitch Diamond around at the moment here. And I do have, Gunny back in it again. So, yeah, it looks like Diamond, the first one on the Telltale. So let's see what happened. All right, so we are going into it. We're going to slow her down. 6 car, fat run, going to take it to the outside. 48 gets, no, so it's not on the 6, it's on the 48. 48 comes down across the 04, I don't know, of Healy? No, I don't know who the 04 was again. But you see all that stacked it all up right there, I guess. Oh, man, the 94 is involved. See, so let's just try to rewind this back, I guess. So I don't know exactly who was the 04 game because it's not the same on my stuff. Okay, so let's Stop it right there. Let's go to the 48 so that I can just kind of get this out the way. There he is. 48, and who was in front of him? So right there. So these guys go for a run. Looks like it, right? 926 jumps to the outside. He goes back underneath, and so does the 48. Comes across his bumper. Oh, so I think that's the 06. Yes, so that's Jonathan Wright. And then he goes up into the wall, comes back down into the 6. 6 going to get a piece of it. And the 94 is going to get a piece of it. Looks as if the 18 scratches his way through out of nowhere. Oh, 41. He's in. 77 misses it. Everybody else dies. I don't think the 41 got any damage, so I think he'd be okay. But those two cars are toast. Toast with the most. Backup cars for those dudes. And we're back under yellow. We have 20 laps left of stage 2. Will we see this thing finish on a green? At least for stage 2. Yeah, not sure. I mean, that was we had the so that was so the one before that then. So I'm trying to get all of our ducks in a row. The one that happened prior to this wasn't with Mar, and the 4 is with the other 04. So I believe that was the 06 or something. Rather. And I believe no, I don't know. So we're going to shape it back up right now. I was just trying to look over who was involved in that last wreck or who wasn't. Or not the last one, the one prior to that. As I believe we're going to try to center green again. It was Byron in the 12? We'll have to look it over again. Anyways, here we go. Fingers crossed we get a good one. We're green with Jamie Horn in the 98 leading the way. And
yellow flag is out.
You gotta be shitting me. Sorry. I don't know what happened on that. I don't. Why are we yellow flagged here? Let's just try to get on a car in the back, I guess, and see if we can figure out what. I am super confused here on what's going on. So we nope. Okay. I see the 48. He's low for some reason. Not sure what's going on there. Oh, well, I'm sure they're just trying to get in position. That's fine. So let's look at the 48. I guess. Try to speed her up a little bit here. So we got somebody who wasn't in position or something. Watching the restart here. Watching the restart. Marching it back. All clean and green here. Oop. Contact. I don't know. I don't know what just went down. I'm sorry. I really don't. Well, good news for some of these drivers who get to have themselves get them to get their lap back for the lucky dog. That's good news. So we were I don't know. I am super confused with kind of what's going on and and everything. I'm sure the drivers are probably as frustrated as I am. But, all right, well, let's send this on a break. We'll be back here in a moment.
Welcome to the land of big-time natural beauty and intermittent cell service. Here, cowboys drink Cabernet, farmers surf the breaks, and everyone breaks for roosters. It's a wide open and welcoming place. But that's not to say we don't have any hidden secrets. Welcome to the land of truly living, with a million things to do. Or not. Slow Cal, where life's too beautiful to rush.
So, whistle while you work. Whistle while you work.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all?
All right, welcome back, everyone. Chris Paul Hambus here with Front Row Esports in their 2025 Cup Series. Trying to get her down in Atlanta. We have just a handful of laps, I believe, left in stage. Oh, we're a little over a handful of laps. So we got 15-lap sprint till stage 2. Till the end of stage 2, I'm sorry. And right now we have Jamie Horn in the 98 leading the way with Danny White in the 88. Chilling on the bottom or top. Bottom, yep. Jacob Grant right behind him. Going to try to give him a really good shove here. Take over that race lead. But who's been moving up? Sean Donnie. What in the bejesus? Right on, my man. Let's go. We're going to go right on with Sean Donnie. He's going to give himself a huge... Ow, what, baby? Oh, no. Stacking up, huge stack up. Whoa, this is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. Huge stack up in the beginning on that restart. That's going to really hurt a lot of drivers' momentum. We got another driver jumping down to the bottom here. Oh, possible black flag action happening as he's going to have to jump himself down to the pit road. That will, I believe, it's rolling. But right now we have 98 of Jamie Horn leading the way. Danny White right there on his bumper. Jacob Grant and Steven Johnson. All right. Johnson Aviation trying to make it work on the outside here, trying to go high. Get some altitude. 42 is sitting right there with them. He kind of found a running partner. It seems like the 42 want to stick with Johnson, which smart ploy. Looks we have the 64. Wait, no, it's not. That's the 14 of Scott Haley. 64, whatever. Scott Haley on the outside, and see Kenny B in the 73. Working the bottom along with Carl Lindstrom. Lindstrom, wow, to the outside. Quick like with that run. He can try to gain himself a little bit of positions and catch up to some buddies up here. Didn't quite get the run he was looking for. He's going to come right back to, quick move by the 14 of Healy. Scott Healy now on the bottom, working right in front of, but the 42 and 1 are doing nothing but just a phenomenal job on the outside. Two cars more or less linked up, sticking tight to the inside of the 19, keeping him stalled up, keeping those leaders right there at their grass. Oh, no! Oh, that was a rough push by the 42. One car saves it. That's going to stall him up. One car is going to go to the back here as the 69 is going to take over that the support for the outside, and the 42 is going to lead it up. Johnson finds himself a nice hole, sits right back in the field, going to generate some speed and make another run at it. But meanwhile, we still have the 98 of Jamie leading the way. Danny White in good support, and the 19 holding it down for the third position. We have the 14 working the outside along with the 69 of Ronnie Morris. 69er giving a huge shove. Here goes the 42 of Wellman, going to jump out in front of that 14 car /64. These guys got a good run now. Here comes 64. Huge shove. Oh, no, contact sideways. There goes the 98. 98 and more 83. Carl Lindstrom's around. Oh, no.
Yellow flag.
Lindstrom sideways into the fence. Caution, back out. Seen that start from the front, from the leaders. Let's just wind it back since we're right here on Lindstrom and watch that kind of all unfold right in front of us here. But it all started with the 98. Let's look for the 98 of Jamie Horn as he's in the lead, and that's going to be the 88 on his bumper. So these guys are nose to tail trying to give a shove. You got the 42 with his run to the outside by the 64/14 of Healy. There's where the bad push comes out of the 88 to the 98. 98's going to step sideways. That's going to check these guys up. He's going to go to the bottom, recover, at least work on recovering here. Now the 83, he gets checked. He gets checked by the 00. So that sends him all kinds crazy sideways and whatnot. So we can actually see this as he checks up for the checkup in front of him. Riding on the back of Carl Lindstrom's car. Oh, maybe not. He didn't get checked out. Maybe he got off the gas and it looped on him. Come here. Yeah, so that's maybe what happened here. Let's go one more time around. And let's go with the far chase action. It does look as if the car in front checked up. Oh, yeah. Just a check up. Went sour on him is what it was. He may be able to fix that. Yeah, he'll be able to fix that. He didn't hit the wall. Good job. Heck yeah. You clear. Clear, buddy, clear. No damage. Put some tires on her. And get her back out there. All right now we have the 42 of Kyle Wellman leading the way. Just a few more laps till stage 2. And we're back under caution. What? Oh my gosh. So we've had 8 cautions thus far in the race. A -1 for the stage, into stage 1. My goodness. All right, so we think we're gonna go double file again. Get these lights out on this pace car. See if we can try to get this thing at least a green flag finish for the stage 2. Hopefully. Now we got the 42 and the 1464 or whatever now leading the way. Banks and Morrison are right behind them. And, welcome back to the party there, Mr. Lagunas. 2700 Lagunas and himself a nice little blue car this evening. I think it looks pretty sharp. Let's look at that a little bit closer. That's your race Raptor graphics man right there, too. You're looking for some cars to be painted. You get a hold of 100 Lagunas. He's going to get you something sweet. It's a good-looking car, bud. I like the shine on it, too. See that from all the way back here. All right, we're lining it up one more time here. Just in case anybody was a little late to the show, we have a 200-lap race tonight. Stage 1 was at lap 35. Stage 2 will be at lap 80. You see up on the right-hand side of the screen. And Stage 3 will be 120 laps. Looking for some points. Top 10 pays. So we are looking for those stage points. I would go over our fuel econ, but at this point, that's actually pointless. All right, let's fire them up. Quick little 5-lap. Now I think we have like a handful of laps. 42 woman with a launch on the outside. Push by Dylan Banks is what they're looking for. They want to get up here, clear some of this traffic. If these guys can just work together, they get themselves a decent finish for stage points. This is exactly what they're looking for here. Run to the points. So I know that's why pressure's picked up, of course, but again, you got to make those right moves. And right now, the right move trying to be made is going to be the 19 and the 1, as these guys have themselves an open track on the outside lane. Let's see if they can muster up the speed, get them ponies up and going. Come on, kick that mule. Let's go. 20 or look at the 1. Here comes Steve Johnson. He's like, all right, you want to go? Let's go, dude. We going to the front. Right on board with Johnson here. Beautiful. Yeah, so feather it right there. Wait till he's connected. Good run, good push. Trying to build some momentum. Now he's got help in front of him a little bit. No, he jumps back again, but that's fine. Because that gives him a little bit of, oh yeah, here they go. Here they go. Now we're spooling it up. Go, 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 go. Woman on the run. From the 48, the 14. 69, these guys are lined up. Top 5 are starting to stretch it out a little bit more. Kenny B, rounding out your top 5. We got contact. We have the 19, saving it. Beautiful save there, 19. Oh, we're not done yet. Still checking up. Big checkup. We survived. We survived. Still a fight for the inside the top 10. We got guys on the move. We got the 95 trying to roar forward. The 95 is your current points leader, so he needs to get some points, and he's sitting back here in that 15th position. He's on the mad hunt here on the outside, finding anybody who'll go with him, pulling the Jerry Maguire. He's got some help out there, but I think it may be a little too late. Coming into last lap of stage 2. Kyle Wellman leading the way. Dylan Banks in that second position. These guys hold it down. They're going to be looking nice and pretty come start of stage 3. Good starting positions and points. Martin Morrison staying in line. Kenny B in the 5th position. Riding it tough. Hunter Lagunas. These guys know what game to play out here. And then the battle for the top 10 is with, oh man, all kinds of trouble connected to it. 00 gets the wrong push, comes across the line. That would be stage 1 or 2, finish. Let's see if they're going to do it after this. Unless I don't think I was off. I read the program correctly. They were like, well, we had enough of the cautions, so we're going to let you keep spinning. If that's the fact, then these guys are going to stretch it out right now. Single file going to continue to motor on. So I believe we can possibly go with the top 10 from here, if that's what it states, as how it all orchestrated out. So I guess I'll kind of throw some driver details out here and go over the top 10, I guess, finishers for stage number 2 as we're rolling into stage number 3. Again, this is all speculation, so this is definitely not official results. I'm just trying to give us a quick understanding of what. I keep messing that up too. That's all right. Everything else has been messed up in this race tonight. Why not that? All right, so we got Kyle Wellman leading the way, and let's see, we're rotating it on through. Second place was Dylan Banks. Scott Healy, third position for points. Ronnie Morrison, 69er in that fourth position. Kenneth Bartholomew, fifth. Steve Johnson, sixth. Hunter Laguna, seventh. Brian Zimmerman in that eighth position. Josh Harbin, now ninth. And Stevens Larson is Lawson's in the 10th or whatever. So that's kind of where it rounds it out. Wellman still leading the way as we have breached stage 2, going into stage 3. Yeah, it could be me too. I could have read it wrong or something. Absolutely, but I'm pretty sure that one, because we did have a caution come out of nowhere, and maybe that was it. Oop. So, well, anyways, back at the race here. We got single file action happening up toward the more or less the top 9. Running these guys down is going to be the 95 of Josh Harbin and the rest of the field. So we have them 2 lines stacked side by side, and it does seem as if the race is running away from them at the moment. And let's look over gap, actually. There we go. That'll help us out. 5 seconds back they are right now. And still falling. Yep, 5 seconds. See, looking at Harbin in the 95, leading this group around. Now 5-7. So these guys are losing time to those dudes. But at the same time, you know, maybe we might get ourselves a green flag stop, which, again, I wouldn't know when that's going to happen, as we'll have to look up some pit information and see if we can manually do this. So we got time since we ain't wrecking, but these guys are single file here. This is where the action's at. Josh Harbin leading the way along with Garrett. He looks like he's going to try to be outside support here. 77. Where the heck is this 77 at? Dang it. Jones. So Jones is a lap down on the outside, leading the way, I think. Oh no, pushing right now. So he is the first car lap down. So any kind of caution comes out from here, he's going to be able to get himself his lap back. But the irony of probably this race, who knows, we probably won't have one. I lost me on this one. But right now we are, you know, yeah, we're cranking some laps around. We're going to have 90 laps out of 200. This is where the fight and the battle's at. 926 of Garrett Wiles. Now he's going to go low. But the push be happening right here. Take a ride on board with the 77 car of Jones. These guys still side by side, but there's no way you can really kind of separate this right now. They're too tightly compact. The only way that this is going to separate is with a caution, unfortunately. As they go by some lap traffic, I believe. No, yeah, okay, so we're back on the race leaders. Going by some lap traffic, separated. That's going to blow them up just a little bit, but not nearly what they need to get back a hold of these guys. So this could be a fuel run that we could be looking at. We got Ronnie Morrison, and we got yellow flag out at lap 93. Let's see what may have went down for that caution. Okay, that's not really showing me anything there. Oh, no, the 83. Lindstrom involved. No, negative. Well, that started with the 95 of Josh Harbin. Oh, no. All right, let's see. And then, of course, he collected a bunch. Okay, I don't know what happened here, but it's a jumble of... I don't know what happened there. Let's see if we can go back a little bit further here and see what... So somebody gets out of line here. There we go. Okay, so we're looking at the 10 car. And who is the 10 car? I have no idea who the 10 car is. There's Daniel Best. There he is. Yep. So Daniel Best gets out of line right there. And then comes back up the track, maybe? Wait, I don't... Hold on, I was looking for him here. I don't know what he did. Yeah, he just kind of turned left. Then went back up the track. We have to ride it up above him for a second because these maneuvers are perplexing to me. Okay, so again, first he loses. He comes back. Now he comes up and then... I don't know why, but Harbin was kind of coming down, but around the center. Maybe was expecting to be clear. So we just have like, he just gets loose. Or something. That's that hook off too where Banks was kind of referring to. And then kind of looked like he kind of drove up into him, but... And then you go, oh, rail slider right here. Who is that, Massman? Oh, that was the 83? Oh, no, was it? Who was that? That was the 86, I think. No. Okay, yeah. I believe this is it right here. Oh, this ought to be fun. So he gets up into the wall. This is before that even happened. Oh, no, so it wasn't him. Womp. Missed it. I'm just looking for it. It said 86 on it, but I don't know if this is me or if it's them. I don't know how can there be so many numbers that are wrong here. I'm confused. Doesn't take much, I know, but anyways, see what happened there. Another caution is what happened. All right, so we're going to shape it back up and go green again. Banks is now going to lead this thing. Head on, Banks.
Green flag.
All right, going through the gears. Got these guys have gone through the gears enough time to be at a road course. Outside line, maybe. Let's look back here where all the stuff tends to happen. But I mean, as soon as we go one place, it'll happen up in the front. If we're in the back, it'll, yeah. 19. The other thing is you got guys that are faster that have been in incidents. Now they're stuck in the back, so now they're going to be trying to run themselves forward. Their program's a little bit faster, and they're feeling the pressure more as these laps are counting down, and they're finding it very difficult to pass at the moment here. You see, we just got all kinds of people everywhere right now. Both lines be running. Double zero, Michael Reeves. Kind of looked like he's jockeying for position as well. 64, Sam Lawson, Tanner Marr. Where's Tanner Marr at? Marr's in a different car, I think. Oh, yeah, a little bit. It's the guy that's up in front of him that did the rail slide. I believe that was, that's 14 or no, maybe that was the 64, the actual 64, who did that rail slide recently. Oh, huge shove right there. Tanner Marr giving a big bump through the center. 28 now stuck in the middle with you. Zimmy trying to make up some ground. Guy up into the fence right there. Who is that? That's going to be the 6 car stalled up. Lots of racing happening to be here. Everyone's just going for it. Oh, and I was just looking for Jones. I believe Jones is out of the race at the moment here because he might have been in contact with it. He was supposed to be the next car on the lead lap, get his lap back. Ooh, Johnson with an incredible move to the bottom in front of the 27, going to pick up the 27, get behind the 48. These guys are going to try to march forward here. 100 laps. We're halfway through tonight's race. Wow. And I'm sorry. We are in stage 3, everybody. Our timing has been a little off, or I don't know, maybe it's my time. It's something. Well, definitely the field's up. We just ain't on one tonight, but we're trying to get it there for the end. I guarantees you. But no, we are side by side battling for the race lead. Chris Carroll to the outside. Finally got some juju going in that outside line, like we seen earlier in tonight's race. Now the outside line getting some huge momentum around through the center for the 13 at J.R. Schomburg. He is down to the bottom now, going to take over the race lead, but he's going to go battling it back again with the 18 at Chris Carroll. He continues on that high line. Now Chris Carroll moves to the bottom, taking over the inside line. Go fast line, trying to take off again, once again. But we have some new players up toward the front. Hunter Bogdan styling up toward the front. Justin Mods in the 41. And now the 27 of Hunter Lagunas trying to make his run back to the... Oh, we got contact! The 28 of Zimmy's around. 83 of Lindstrom and more. Oh, my goodness. All right, so we're just going to wind this one back, slow it down. Looks like it's going to be with the probably 73 of Kenneth Bartholomew, maybe. Carl Lindstrom right here. We're looking at Carl Lindstrom. Again, but we see the wreck happen back here, but traditionally, at least for this race, it's happened so much further up in front. See, everyone's pacing around nice. Everyone's tracking good. There goes the 28 of Zimmerman. So 28 of Zimmerman steps out. We've seen that. Oh, and then that's... So that's the checkup right there. Check up, check up, check up. Boom, boom, boom. And then... Stalled up. And then that happens. Negative energy. All kinds of negative energy. Jeez. All right, so we're under caution once again. Be back in just a moment.
It's time to move on. To bring up a new generation. To open new horizons.
We are ready to go on.
New mission awaits.
This can be more dangerous than you think.
We cannot go back. This is our destiny. We belong to the sky.
Do you like your dogs? I know a school where they teach dogs. I could take you there if you'd like.
To stop the assassin, you must become the assassin. You will always be weaker. You will always be smaller. You want to win? Improvise. Adapt. Cheat.
Welcome to the Continental.
Eve Macaro of the Ruscaroma. What a pleasure to see you again.
You have no idea what you just walked into.
They killed my father. This isn't done until they're dead.
Fate is a very humbling thing.
You're him.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We are back under green. Hunter Bogdan leading the way now. In the 86 car, we have the 14 of Scott Healy right there on his bumper. These guys are trying to break away with the help of Hunter Lagunas in the 27. 42 of Kyle Woman in the 4th position, and the 13 of J.R. Schomper is in the 5th position. Round out your top 5. But in hot pursuit, it's going to be Chris Carroll in the 18 car, along with, now Samuel Lawson in the 60 Fout, the actual 60 Fout. But he has some good help right there with the 41 of Justin Mods. Justin Mods trying to get on this bumper, utilize that horsepower, separate that air, give him a good run through what does slow up this field is through that quad oval. Whoa. Picking up, it is. Toward the front goes Hunter Lagunas. In the 86 goes outside. Diving to the bottom is going to be the 42 of Wellman. Wellman kind of knows where he needs to put his car and what line he needs to run. Keeping that momentum up. As Kyle Wellman back up toward the front, looking to get himself a good finish. Scott Healy in the 14/4 on the bottom, along with JR. JR's trying to run himself a fine line on the bottom, along with the, looks as if Larry Bell in the 43. Haven't had a chance to ring the bell. Let's ring the bell right now, as we're going to ride along with Larry Bell in the 7th position with all kinds of company surrounding him. Got the 69er Ronnie Morrison riding right to his 6th. Hugging the bottom, looking for the run, looking for the line. Now the bottom line has shaped up just a little bit more. See the 43 a little bit high the outside there, a little close to the 86. You can take a little sneak a draft off that. Trying to get the run. 18 is just working so desperately right now to get this 86 moving on forward. Very close. Starts to gain some momentum. Right here is where he needs it. He needs this big run down the back stretch here. Build this momentum up. Can he build it up in time before his car overheats? Because right now he is nose to tail with the 86. There is no airflow going to that car at the moment. But they are gaining ground and gaining speed, passing another car. Trying to get past Larry Bell, stalling up right there on exit out of 2. Huge shove, huge push right now. Good run down the backstretch, riding on board with Chris Carroll. And running in good support is going to be Sam Lawson in that 64. Trying to stay in the gas along with, we have the 1 car of Johnson Aviation. He's trying to fly his way back forward again. Here comes the 95 of Harbin. Josh Harbin trying to get back in the mix. Now inside the top 10. Everybody kind of fanning out as it seems like the negative energy has reached the back of the pack. They're going to give themselves a little bit of breathing room as we try to negotiate this quad oval one more time. Woo, side by sides. It's beautiful right here. Now we're getting some good formation. We're starting to soup it up now. Here we go. Ronnie Morrison to the outside. He's going to take over. I'm really feeling the energy picking up on this outside line. I do believe this is going to be the go fast at the end. This is where you're going to maybe want to be. You can get up next to him. Side drop. Then now we're looking at possible 3 wide. Nope. A lot of cars on the outside now. Inside line stalling up. Gap between the 13 and the 14 of Scott Healy. Connected the 48 and the 69 are right now, along with great support with Chris Carroll, Sam Lawson, and Steve Johnson. And the 41, of course, of Justin Mods. We got a good crew on the outside. Now we have Tanner Marr on the outside as well with Josh Harbin. These guys want to see this outside line go forward, and they are. Marching forward, going to continue. Ronnie Morrison, a new leader, along with Dylan Banks in the 48. Knew it. I knew that outside line had the momentum once they just formed up properly wise. They drove right around that inside line. Hunter Lagunas now just kind of stuck like Chuck on the bottom. We'll see if they continue this outside run. It does seem as if Ronnie likes this middle to outside line, and the guys are going to follow in suit right behind him. So you get stacking up the cars in a line, no matter if it's high or low, that's where to go. And especially you stack up some fast cars. Ronnie Morrison doing some great work right here, but we got, look for that negative energy because we have a lot of positive energy going forward right now. Cars moving around just a little bit. Also, as we start getting some laps on the tires, we need to be leery of our tire wear and how these cars are going to start stepping around on us, and make sure to stay on top of that wheel. Especially with all this air being dispersed throughout the field, these guys are getting hit with side cross draft, cross winds. I mean everything. Buffering. All of a sudden, you're going to be a little. You'll push. You'll snap push, or you'll do a heavy push to a snap loose. Good formation at the moment. Everyone's just kind of pacing along. So the good news is, well, I don't know who the good news is for, but they cannot make it all the way on fuel. Bad news is that with so far how this race has been ran, unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be a consequence. because we have yet to see a long run in tonight's race. Right now, these guys are all trying to move forward. I know that the desperate measures of a driver. Oh man, stacking up more again. Here we go. 10 car gets turned by the 28. Oh, big hit. So we're still under green, I think. But we have possible cars mangled right now. That was the 28 and the 10, and we're still green. Miraculously still green. So these guys didn't manage to save it, I guess. But the 10 is the one who caught the worst of it. That's Daniel Best, and he is in pits and towed. So we remain green as that contact did not result in a caution. Thank goodness. Ronnie Morrison still working the outside line, but now Johnson's going to show his might underneath here. He has Chris Carroll on his bumper, 2 of the fastest here in front row. And these guys are lined up on the bottom. So now they're going to show us what sheer talent and power with the proper setup's going to do. Huge push right here. They're going to drag race across the line. Wow. We got horsepower matched up. 48 pushing the 69. It's going to be about who can hold on the most, I would say. Uh-oh. We got stall up here. I believe that was the 27 of Lagunas. So it was a big checkup. He saved it. Still in draft and marching and able to come back and recover. So good save by Hunter Lagunas there, as it was just a huge checkup. Negative energy, shooting backward. Now the 95 is going to have himself a good run. He's going to will and slow it up. He's going to get on the bumper of the 4-car. Tanner Marr now. He's working his way forward. Good job, Tanner. Banks, Chris Carroll. Cream is starting to rise. Ronnie Morrison still leading the way, but it's a drag race. Now we have Johnson out in the race lead. Johnson trying to lead himself some more laps. Back out in front, enjoying that clean air. Great shoving and good pushings by the 18 of Chris Carroll. Chris Carroll all over the bumper of that 1, right where he needs to be, as we are going to ride on board with that 18. You look back in the pack here, all of that power being generated. Dividing the air. 48 trying to side draft right here. You're going to bring it down a little tight. Cars are starting to wobble a little bit more. Uh-oh, big push. Big run by the outside. Outside trying to take over. Nope, but here comes power move back. 48 shoves the 69 out. They lose bumper, lose contact, while the 99 and 1. So they're proving something here, everyone. They're proving that both lines have the ability and the power to get you to the front. Really shaping up nicely now. Both lines flying in beautiful formation. Outside line looking a little more tight. See if they can start marching forward here. Looking at Kyle Wellenbecker, Scott Healy. Larry Bell's holding on tough. And then you got these guys had an awesome save. Contact, but saved it. They're lined up single file. If they can generate enough speed here, they can catch this group running single file. Because this group being side by side, they are not cranking off nearly the lap times you can if you're single file with, like, say, a 5 or 6 car group. Right now, they need to be tight together, including the back car here, the 28. Need to get up on that bumper of the 88. Those guys need to fly. I mean, but they also could be damaged up. So that could be a problem as well. Right now, back up to the front. 69 still leading the outside. Outside seems to have a little a little bit more. Just a tad bit there, but on exit out of 4, oh man, across the line, it's just too tight to tell what's going to have it at the end. They get the momentum here through the center, got a lot more speed coming out of 2. So they're so far better off of 2, but through center and off from 4 is where these guys have been really good. Oh, man. Stall up big time there by the inside line. Roddy Morrison, Bankers. Now got 2 cars, 3-car gap on that inside line. Sam Lawson working himself a beautiful race. The same thing with Tanner Marr. Josh Harbin, Kyle Wellman, Hunter Lagunas, Scott Healy, Larry Bell, and Justin Mods. I believe Justin missed our Daytona, I believe, but trying to make a strong showing here in tonight's race. I'd like to thank everyone again for sticking with us and tuning in for tonight's race. I'm Chris Paul Amos. We're with Front Row Esports and their 2025 Cup run at Atlanta. Of course, all this brought to you by Moza Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, the Raptor Race graphics, and of course brought to you by the Stars. Starlink. So still holding their ground the outside, the 69 of Ronnie Morrison and the 48. 48, let's take it right on with 48, actually. 27 of Lagunas, I believe that was on his bumper. 69 has been really good at managing his temps and his speeds. He's going to get on that bumper right here. Oh, we got a car low and slow. Possibly going into pits there. And now he's going to give his car a chance to breathe. Let it cool down a little bit. Roll back to his bumper. This is perfect timing right here. Gives him a shot just to the center. He's off him through there. Now he comes back through him. Kind of lets off there. Gets high. Gets some air in his car right there. Now he's going to try to come back to him as quick as he can. Ooh, missed it. Caution. Oh, caution. It looks like we have Jeremy Richmond crashing here. Ooh, yep. Oh! Oh, no! Took out some cars right there. So I believe looks like an aggressive push on exit. May have got him to where he didn't need to be. All right, so let's take a view from Sam Lawson. Let's go get for that far chase. I think this is going to give us that. Here's that push. Kind of below that line there. That's a little sketch, dog. So aggressive push going into 1 here. They're gonna leave that lane open. Kind of lays off him here. Nice, nice. Comes back to him again. Gets on him there, hits him. And then he's going to get on that right rear. Yep, gets on the right rear bumper, starts to turn him, slides across the bumper there, and that sends him sideways. Then he's going to probably do a little overcorrect action on the 96. And then slap hit the 1-2. And then he got the 3-4 in the bottom here. And boom! Into the fence. 64 is going to go around. See if he can save it. I don't think the one took a tremendous amount of damage. Ooh, that's going to hurt, though. That's going to show Dylan Banks as your race leader. We're going to bring him around. These guys are probably going to get some fuel, and now we know we can make it from here. Close. Yeah, we should be able to make it from here. All right, well, I'll be back after this quick break. Stick with us.
Evil is evil, strikable. Lesser. Greater. Middling. It's all the same.
Don't knows how to blow. I got a long way to go.
I'm not judging you. I haven't only done good in my life either. But now, if I have to choose between one evil and another, then I prefer not to choose at all.
I got a long way to go.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Green once again with Dylan Banks leading the way. Kyle Wellman in that second position. Justin Motts now moving his way on up. Working on up into that third position with Josh Harbin as well, trying to find themselves some of that cleaner air. Get up there, race a little bit, show some speed, show some agility. And here comes Justin Mons with a huge run and the 95 on his bumper. Woo! It's going to get tight. Going to get racy. Here we go. 48 now under attack with the 42 on his bumper. Needs support, but he's not going to get it at the moment because the 95 and 41 are locked up right now at the moment. Here comes the 42 now. Needs some help. Needs some backup. Needs support. Still a little too late. Here comes the 41 and 95 to the front. New leader, Justin Mons. Mons is doing himself fine work right here, working himself the outside line. Going to continue to work. Now they're going to do a nice little maneuver right down to the bottom. Both these two sticking together and creating some really good speed. We've already seen a breakaway by 3 or more cars, and then the rest of the field kind of get locked up side by side. Can potentially be seeing the same thing. A lot of racing still left yet to be had. Can these guys make it on fuel? We're looking. We'll check out those race stats in just a moment here. But right now we got some action. Lots of action on track. 18 Carroll working the outside line. Got the 4 car Tanner Marr trying to give him the gustos. Got a little help. Someone jumping to the outside. It's going to be the 42 of Kyle Wellman. Kyle Wellman sees that 19, and that 18. I'm sorry, sees that 18 of Carroll, and he wants to be up in front of there. He knows that car can give him the shove that he needs. Oh, we got someone high to the outside. That's Larry Bell, I believe, in the 43. Yes, it was. Shuffled out of business. But business is really picking up over here. 42 and 73 going to go side by each. As we cross the start finish line, we do have a breakaway of the 34, the 48, 95. And our race leader, Justin, into 41. Mon's doing himself just stellar work. Liking that clean, fresh air. Got good support on his bumper. And he got some fast cars right behind them. The 48, the 34, 73, now the 13 and 69, followed by 100 Laguna. So these guys knew the program and knew it real quick. They're like, dude, we got to catch these guys before they run away. And they're doing so. Same thing with Jonathan Wright. All these, okay, so the entire field has quickly lined up. They're like, dude, we're not letting these leaders get away, which is now we're racing. Now we're thinking like race car drivers here. All right, you're not racing each other. You're racing this dude right here. All right, that guy. He's the guy who are cranking out the laps right now. Oh, Justin. Mon's doing some fine work again. Like I said, working the bottom, taking over race control here. The race pace. Good work. All right. So now we have kind of a race shaping up here. We're going to start thinking like some drivers and then get that energy built back up again and let it start to surge forward. Because the more that you go side by side when they line up in the front like that, the more that they'll just stretch it out and won't be able to catch them. So now the surge of energy from the rear of the field is coming back forward again. And it's about how they can get lined up. And each time that this happens, it's going to be a new order of cars lining up. And we've seen before this outside line with the proper cars lined up together, generate the speed, drive from the back, and get up here, take over the race lead. It's all about staying lined up, and that's not lined up here. We got Hunter Laguna in 27, jump to the outside. He wants to take over in front of the 06, I believe, or 4 or whatever, of Jonathan Wright. Get your number right, man. Got the 6 of diamond. He's under pressure, but he should be used to it. $18 right behind him. So now Carroll's kind of blocked in. Zimmy, he's caught that lead pack back up as well. So that now the high line is stalled out once again. Hunter Lagunas is leading that joker. As we see the leaders now starting to pull more and more of a gap on that 2-car or that 2-line fight. And you'll see him lined up. Josh Harbin, Justin Mods. Those two are working very well together, along with support of Dylan Banks in that third. Ben Stevens, kind of late to the show, but the best time to be here, my man. As he's kind of been blinking in and out, not like, in digital wise, but just out of competition wise, of like that top 10-ish, and now finally found himself, a spot where he can really open her up. Same thing with the 73 of Kenny Bate and Schomburg in the 13. A little loose off right there. Ronnie Morrison has seen himself that front row and really liked what he tasted up there. Is trying to work his way back up forward. Scott Healy, again, also has been running a little more good forward status in tonight's field. Let's see if all these guys can make their way back up. These are really, really fast cars here. It's just going to be about shaping it all up at the right moment and then letting her loose to run down your race leader. Now, and also, if this thing does stay green, they were right there on the cusp of fuel. So I'm sure that there could be some possible fuel saving going on. So if a caution does come out, do you take tires? How tremendously important has tires been tonight? That's a good question to be asked. Due to the fact that we haven't really had a long run style of race. So, is it more track position that's going to get you the gustos. Because it seems like it. I mean, these guys were able to come forward again, working well together. But when you get them all lined up like this, they're able to stretch it out no matter who's fast and who's not. They're getting stalled up here. Just this air is working the wrong direction for them. Now, again, we've seen a couple of these power cars, if you will, get linked up and really drive it around the outside and, drive her home. But we haven't seen that quite yet. Right now we're seeing the 28 and 64 stacked up, kind of stalled up on the 88. And then Healy is going to be on the bottom here. They're going to make it to him. Can they make it around? They got to stay locked on that bumper. Got the 64. Oh, my goodness. The 69 of Ronnie Morrison. He got mad wicked loose all on his own. Ronnie dropping back right there. Oh, good save by Ronnie. Ronnie Morrison in the 69 going to back up a lot, actually, on that one. But he's still in the fight. So now we're starting to see maybe tire wear starting to become an issue. As you see, big push, huge shove to the 41. The 95 and 41 are trying to stretch this thing out even further. Looking back from the 95 at the 48 of Dylan Banks. Now we're going to take a ride along with the 95 now, and we'll see how these two tandem their draft, if it'll be similar to how, like, say, per se, Banks was. So a shove in, lets him go. He's going to come back to him again. No shove through here. He's going to lay back on him. Not yet. So it looks like his main pushing that he wants to do at this moment is going to be on this backstretch right here. Yep, that's a firm. Now he's going to come back to him. Boom. So this is the safest route right here. Absolutely. Safest way not to wreck the guy that you're running with. Now you let him go. You're going to let him sail. He's going to try to stick on his bumper, keep this momentum up, keep it tight. Got to keep it tight so he's not taking a huge hit. Yeah, little bump there. He was nice and square. Perfect. And still square. Dips out, gets him safe. He's getting plenty of air to his car, so you don't have to worry about any kind of overheating here. Now here's where he wants to get back to his bumper. He's a little late here, so this is where he's dragging time. And with a different style of pushing, like what we've seen with the 48 of Banks, and how some of these guys were laying on bumpers all the way through centers and then off. That's what's going to, the one car, the 18. Those guys are notorious for able to do runs and pushes of that magnitude. Oh, we got someone drifting up. This is going to be a hook, line, and sinker, maybe. No. Oh, dang, that was close. That was a slide up by the 64. Wasn't quite clear. That just stalled up that whole run right there. So they lost everything they built up. So now we're going to fight for the positions in the bottom here. 69 is going to try to get to the bottom after he saved his car. Now he's stuck in traffic, stuck in this nasty air and checkups. So this is where you got to be very ginger on your runs, but you have to be aggressive as well. Because if you lose this pack, oh, man, you don't want to lose this pack. That's all I'm saying. These guys are going to go side by side. I'd kind of try to figure this thing out if I were them and start generating it. Oh, we got car to the outside. That is going to be, I believe, a lap car of Larry Bell. Yes, it is. No, it's not. 20th position. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's lap car. That was lap car. So, lap car of Larry Bell going high to the outside, clearing the field. Good job, Larry. I think Larry got his bell rung earlier, and now he's fighting and to survive. Ooh. Here we go. The temperament of the race might start to jazz up just a little bit more. Remember, we're still looking to save fuel. Make sure you have plenty. Oh! That was the 1960 Garrett Wiles high. The bumper of the 69 almost didn't agree with Garrett's. As now these guys are going to go for a huge shove and run, just the two of them. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two. Oh, sorry. I'm losing my mind. It's all good. Well, actually, I don't think I ever had my mind, so we're good. But the 41 still lead the way, dude. These two just teamed up, timed up. I know that, and I see this early in the race, and these two kind of looking, trying to work with each other, and they found these. They found it at perfect timing, right where they need it the most. And holy, here we go, 3 wide around the outside. That was superhero move, I think. Superhero move. Da-da-da-da. 69 hung out to dry now, as we are all single file. And it's starting to kind of half check up for each other. We got a backup line here. Oh man, these guys lost the lead draft. 18 of Chris Carroll, the 42 of Wellman. Not good, Cuzone. Oh man, that is not good at all. And now we have more fighting and battling going on in the back 10 positions here. Oh my gosh, and someone just went wrecking. And more cars contact. We got, that was the, 64 to the inside, killing pit crew. Wow. Okay, Tanner Mars in this one too. We got, wasn't clear. Hooks him. Oh my gosh, what a hit. Jeez, I know you've seen it because I've seen it, right? So this is the 6 car and then the 4 car of Tanner. Boom! Oh, God. That was nasty. We got to slow that one down, dude. That one again, yeah? Sorry, Tanner. Don't mean to embark on your pain, but we got to. Wow. So the way that, so the 6 looks like so the 4 came down, just maybe wasn't clear, obviously. Then he's going to hook the bumper of the 6. That's going to send him directly into the fence, and then he's going to slap back like he's on some pool table. Oh my goodness, destroyed. All kinds destroyed. And then the 65 tries to do an evasive avoid maneuver. And, yep, that's what happened. Wow. All right, we are under caution. You know, everyone's going to come into pits, get their tires, all that. So, all right, let's take us another break and be back for maybe the conclusion of tonight's race. Fingers crossed. Stick with us.
Are you okay?
It kind of felt like it was showing me something. I get this feeling I don't think we're supposed to be here.
The Leopolds donated this entire nature preserve. And they care about a lot of things, not just pharmaceuticals.
Fine. I will sit there and smile.
Sorry, we're late.
What happened? You walked from the airport or what?
It's perfect timing.
I need you to act like everything is fine.
Is there something in your car?
A lot of species in this area are rare. What exactly are we saying this is, though?
I think we know exactly what it is.
Horse-like mammalia.
With some sort of protrusion or growth.
It's a fucking unicorn.
I don't think I should be in swim shorts for this moment.
I don't think that we're supposed to have this.
We need to study it.
Whatever it is, it seems to be the cure for cancer.
Cancer? That's the biggest one.
An opportunity for greatness, for immortality.
I've never been so alive.
Dad, please just listen to me. We need to give the little one back. Okay, bad things will happen.
There are two of them?
They're gonna kill us.
I'll do whatever I have to take care of you.
You would retreat in the face of opportunity.
That horn was rather girthsome.
Picking up good vibrations. Here's hoping we kill Bigfoot on the way home, huh?
All right, welcome back, everyone. We are going to go green. Hopefully for the last time.
Green, green, green.
Baker's out front. Cake Eater got the oven hot, looking for this cake to bake. Go get him, Cake Eater. We gone. Ben Stevens in the 34. My man. Go get some, bro. I like where your head's at. You got team cars linked up right now. Mm-hmm. But we got a few more. Go fast, guys. Trying to get linked back up again. Here comes the 95 now. Oh, over the bumper to 69er. 69er, Ronnie Morrison. He going to try to stay locked and glued to that 13 Jared. Oh, boy. A little bumping and a rubbing. 3 wide. 95 to the outside and drifting on back. Whew. Holding on to it. Great job, 95. Josh Harbin. He's stuck in the middle. Or not in the middle, but on the outside. In treacherous territory against the fence. Holding strong against the 18. Good maneuver. Oh, what the heck? 926 just drives up into their fence. We're going back 3 wide again with the 926 slow. And now he's going to find a hole, try to get back in it. But we have the 48 working the high to mid line. The Midland working its magic, but ooh, Johnson really wanting to go higher than that, man. Which, I mean, dude, that's a technical move for Johnson Aviation. When in doubt, power out and go around, right? Yeah, he's putting a whole new meaning to go around here in a minute. Watch this, watch this, watch this. It's going to be great. See Johnson into one. These guys are really starting to stretch their lead out, but here is a nasty Narnarness right here. Oh, 95 outside. 69er in the middle, and more contact, trying to hold her straight. Contact to the 41, contact to the I don't know, 33, then 73. These guys are trying to stay linked together, but they're not going nowhere. Good shove by the 69 to the 42. 95, excellent hold on the outside. 95 showing good strength there. Good. Oh, still trying to inch his way back down. Does. Holy but Jesus. 18 may lift it right there, lets him down. Great work, boys. They're trying to get themselves back up to the front. 22 laps left remaining. Everyone has a chance at this moment, and they're all chasing Dylan Banks in the 48. JR down under attack by the 1 of Steve Johnson. Oh, he goes to block. Banks up high. Looks like the 14 down low. 95 low, 13 low, 18 high, 42 high. Holy, ouch! 926 back into the wall again. I think. Oh, caution. What the? We got 69 trashed. Everyone's trashed. I don't know. Scott Healy in the 14. Looks like he is. See, there was a 96 in the wall. What the? I don't know what the hell. So, look at this dude right here. He's maybe just loose or something. Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's slow down. Let's go to... Oh, contact there. Maybe... Ooh. So let's try to ride above and... All right. So, come here. Far chase. There you go. All right. So, it looks like 95 is peaking high. We're going to watch this. Here comes the 926 Wiles on the outside with the run. Following the 27. 95 was just high, it looked like. Maybe he was looking to go around the 13. Or yeah, I'm not sure. That stacks up right there. So was that... Okay, then that stacked them up. Oh. So something with Garrett and Harbin again. Oop. Let's see where I'm trying to sort this out. So contact there, probably same real estate. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, that's a good angle right there, but... Oh, that was a hard hit, too. Ow, man. Fence line. So, okay. Coming up and going down. Same real estate. Garrett was trying to arc his turn in. And you can, because you see the 95 as he was just coming back down. Yeah, same real estate. Hard racing. Hard racing. And then more get involved. All right. 18 laps left remaining in tonight's race. I will say this. I'll be stoked to get this one done. Oh, wait. Oh, dude. All right. We've only had a dozen cautions. Cool. Cool. I mean, I saw 14 up there. Like, what? Oh, wait. But no, -2. -2. So we only had a dozen cautions in tonight's race. Wow. Not the same kind of well we had last year, huh? It's all good. We're going to make it through. Okay, we're going to go restart once again. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they went through the gears enough to be at a road course. Banks is going to lead us off on the bottom here. Bottom line, midline of Steve Johnson. But he's got Chris Carroll on his bumper here. So good support there. But a big launch by Bankers in the 48. Huge launch with the 42 of Kyle Wellman and Kyle Wellman up into the wall. Ouch. So that may, hopefully it didn't create any damage. But did stall them up. And now the 42 is going to try to go back to the outside. We're going to get contact right there. That was fun. Got it. Wellman now to the outside along with Steve Johnson. Steve Johnson giving him a huge shove. But that was a good move, moving up in front of the one where that energy was coming from. Took it all over. Now he's going to have that one in support there. One's trying to give him a huge shove. They're starting to break away now. You got the 42, 1, and 18 with 27 and 28. Fast Cats up toward the front right now. If they can maintain and manhandle this Midland line right now, they can really produce some time on this field. So when they start to go side by side again, it's going to be less guys that fight it across that start-finish line. 83 of Carl Lindstrom. He was been hovering in the back for quite the minute and has made his way back in the top 10 silently. We're talking submarine in combat, going silent. He got caught up in some stuff. He did something, and he jumped to the back, said, I'm going to finish this thing. So, look, here he comes. Out of nowhere, Carl Lindstrom back in the fight. Good job, brother. Now moving on up, 7th position. And looking for more coming down the bumper of the 34 of Ben Stevens. Now these guys lining up, utilizing this mid to high line. More Midland now. And here comes the bottom line. We got some team cars linked back up together again. It'll be the 34 of Stevens and the 73 of Kenny B. Kenny B is going to be the support car for his teammate. Let's see what he can get done and how these guys can master it. 48 stalled out after that contact with the 42 coming across start finish line. He has stalled out and found his way to the back of this pack. And now he is in 9th position, 10th position. So he's still in striking distance-ish, but he's going to have to get there because we're coming into 10 to go. This thing's going to crank off very, very quickly if we can keep this thing green. Johnson right in the bumper of Wellman in the as these guys just trying to work their line. Be patient. They know this thing's nearing an end. Lack of mistakes is critical right now. Working the perfect line. Kyle Wellman right on board with your leader. And it's also about being consistent. You want to have this consistent line so these guys can follow you ever so precisely. If you're nailing the same marks, the same center, the same exit out, they're going to do this exact same thing, keeping them right. Bam! Perfect. To that. Nice and lined up. Huge shove. We're going to continue to march forward. Good line by Wellman. Ooh. Got to watch that exit out of 2. So exit out of 2 has been, looks like the most treacherous. But I don't know. We've seen catastrophe all over this track. And now as that happened right there, look how much that inside line's starting to gain. All they need is a few mishaps. So now we're going to go all outside line looking back from Wellman. Loose off there. Going to stall up that line. We got the 69er of Ronnie Morrison and the 83 with the 48. These guys are going to go ahead, take over the bottom, which is going to, these guys are mirror driving right now. So now we're going to jump to the bottom. We're going to have an Insta 6-car line, if not more, to the bottom. And that's going to cut that line in half. Here we go. Time to race. Scott Healy going for the lead. Takes over the lead at lap 7. Still drag race down the backstretch. Wellman in control of the outside line. Johnson all over his bumper. Trying to give him the proper shoves when needed. Now they get the momentum on the outside. Textbook. One lace to the bumper of the 42. The 18 sucks up to the bumper. At least does his best. And then forms themselves a nice straight arrow. And they excel. Five laps remaining in tonight's race. Oh, still inside lines just stalling up ever so slightly. Woo, little wobble, little wiggle. The 42 right there. Still a little wobble, little wiggle. That's going to bring that line back up. They're going to get a little sneaker draft off that wobble right there. That's going to slow them down. Four laps left remaining in tonight's race. All this brought to you by Moser Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink. Oh, and we have slowing and rolling up. And, of course, Starlink. But anyways, we got, oh, man, I saw contact right there. We did. Inside line disappeared instantaneously. And we got someone who was low and slow. That is Ben Stevens in a 34. Oh, Ben Stevens out of the race. What a great run he had tonight, though. Kept it up toward the front. Hopefully got himself some stage points. And he can hold his head high that he drove himself a good race. 83 Lindstrom trying to work his way back forward to get these guys now blocking each other. Diving for the bottom. Blocking each other's runs from the back of the pack. Oh, my goodness. That's Scott Healy now trying to take over the inside line. Now the 48's going to jump down there along with Garrett Wiles in a 9.26. But the outside line's still making the horsepower as a 42 leading the way with what? Oh, no! Big contact! And we got a lot of cats in this thing. No! Yella is out. 3 laps left remaining. We're going to be in overtime. Okay, so it looks like Garrett Wiles back in this one. And looks like, oh no, the 83 is in it as well. Garrett. Aggressive push off and hooked his bumper, did a hook, line, and sinker. Here we go. That one's easy to call. All right, let's try to get ourselves to a proper view. You're going to see that, the crayon car right there. The clown car right there, 926. He's going to come down with these boys and get a run proper right here. Good job. Form it up. Got the 48 in support. We're going to have a good run right here. Good run. And then we're going to push. We're going to continue to push off. We're going to hook that bumper right here. Yep. Right there. Boom. Later, Carl. Later, Hunter. Oh, Zimmy, you too. Oh, wait. Let's get 48 as well. Why not? Let's get the crew. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at all that just sliding into wrecking. Oh, man. That is just impressive. Oh, wait, and we got to collect a 69. Oh, one last gift to give. Oh, I love it. Fantastic. All right, so back to the drawing board of another restart. Kyle Wilmot's leading the way though. Chris Carroll in the 18. So, and Johnson. So, yeah, we got some really good guys. That should be a good run. But, I mean, I think it's just there's no one left. We got, a handful of guys. God, Jesus. Unbelievable. All right. I mean, I knew this track was a little more difficult than your normal super speedway and all, but yeah. Anyways, 13th caution of tonight. All right, lucky number 13, dude. All right, so if this ends at 13 cautions, this is definitely going to be the Apollo 13 race right here. Successful failure. Oh, we haven't succeeded yet, so maybe I'm speaking a little too soon. Will we have the Apollo 13 mission, or will we go into overtime on cautions? We're going to wait to see. But we are on overtime, so 2-lap shootout. I already know this is going to be, yeah. I'm going to leave the board up, all right, leave the tower up, so we can see who goes where, and I don't know. But this is going to be about a launch to a proper restart, or I don't know. So, huge shove, proper run at the right time. It's going to be plenty of time to get these things wound up through the gears. Again. And, you know, get that momentum built up, get that energy. But the energy is going to flow forward. Everything's going to be going, all energy is going to be going forward. So one checkup, and that's going to be magnified tenfold. Here we go. Probably the most important start of the night. Roman out in front. Good start. Hooks it low. 18 all over his bumper. 48's lined up there too. These guys want to see podium. They want to see a win. Carroll's sitting in prime spot right now to snag this win from the 42. All about timing. Stalling off these guys behind him. Everyone's drag race to backstretch here. One's peeking out just a little bit, stall himself up a little bit so he can get himself a gap. So when they make that run, they're going to have a priest of, oh, they're going to go quick. Oh, wow. Carroll's going to take him to the outside. I thought they were going to wait until middle of this lap. He said cross our finish line. We go for it. They're stalled up. 48 is locked to Carroll's bumper right now. So is the one who can handle the pushing the most. He's going to handle the energy. Everyone's stepping up. We're going to go 3 wide. Why not? Oh, no, Carroll. Falling back. 48's falling back. 42's going to go for the win. But wait, here comes oh, man, cross the line. Wellman's going to get it. Johnson for second. And Schomburg for the third spot. Get that podium position. Great job. But Kyle Wellman is going to win it. Wow. Amazing. Right there. Uh-huh. We had so many. Wild race. Go back to it as we're looping them around, but last lap, jukes out to the outside. They go side by side. 48's locked to the bumper here, but then the save of the day was the one car right here. One car gets on the bumper at the perfect time. He gets a little side draft, little snippet of a little sip and dip right there for the 42 off the 18. The one's going to shove him by with so much momentum. Then he's going to do the crossover he tried to do last time. He got shoved down there. Good hit, but still comes across the line. Everyone turns. Wow, great job. Kyle Wellman burned it down. Oop, missed it just a wee bit, didn't we? So we'll have to wind this one back. There he goes. Kyle Wellman going to give us a smoke show. As he burns it down. Yeah, burn it down for the fans, my man. Then a little gear shift. Dialing those brake bags right. Yeah. At least we can get a proper smoke show. 42 winning the race. Oh. Steve Johnson going to be your second place runner-upper, and then J.R. Schomburg is the Schomburg is the third place finisher, as Wellman is still burning it down. You gonna burn it up? You gonna burn it up? All the way burnt it up. I love it. Good job. Congratulations, Kyle Wellman. Gonna do himself a little victory lap, and as he does that, the Polish victory lap, we're gonna go over our race finishes here. There we go. Oop. Hide. There we are. All right. Let's back it up. All right, Kyle Wellman, your race winner. Steve Johnson going to bring it home in second position. And third for podium is going to be J.R. Schommer in the 13 car. Chris Carroll, fourth position. Round out your top five is going to be Kenneth Bartholomew. Brian Zimmerman gets that sixth position. Hunter Lagunas, seventh. Eighth position going to go to Dylan Banks in the 48. Justin Mods gets a top 10 in that ninth position in the 41. 14 is Scott Healy is in the rounding out your top 10. 69er Ronnie Morrison, 11th. Danny White in the 88. 12th. 13th going to be Larry Bell in the 43. 06 is Jonathan Wright. Yeah, it goes, well, we burned it down. I love it. The 06 in the 14th position, Carl Lindstrom, 15th position in the 83. 86 of Hunter Bogdan in the in the 16th position. 926 Garrett Wild, 17th position. Ben Stevens, 30 in the 34. 18th. Josh Harbin, oh man, 19th position. He had a good run tonight. And 20th position is Sam Lawson in that 64 car of Tanner Marr. 21st position, Mitch Diamond. All these guys have really good runs tonight. And the 22nd position, 79 of Matt Metler, 23rd. Jeremy Richmond in the 97, 24th. Michael Reeves in the 25th. 26th, Daniel Best. Jacob Grant in the 19. He is in that 27th position. He was running really good too as well. Damn. Jamie Horn. Matt Jones took a licking out there. Hunter Cole. Sean Donnie got himself a chance to get up there, surprise attack, and then disappeared on us. Roland Collette trying to roll himself up front. Got some lead, got some time. Richard Jackson. Tom Freitas. Byron Gay in the 34th, 35th, and 35th positions. That rounds out your field. Kyle Wellman, your race leader. And winner, I'm sorry, race winner. We'll back up our scoreboard and get us over to post-race show and get a hold of the winners. All right. I'm here. We're good. We're good. Barely here. Okay, give us a little moment as I'm trying to drag some drivers over to see if we can get a hold of ourselves a winner right off the bat here. Okay, so we are looking for Mr. Kyle Wellman. Got Chris Paul Hamus here at K-Tron. Wellman, congratulations on your win tonight.
Oh man, thank you very much. That was work, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let us do it,
fun,
dude.
though. I don't even know where to start. Really, I was just kind of riding around after the second stage, or after the first stage. Went up there. Man, I'm so close to win that, but we don't go based off who crosses the line first, so I got second to Ronnie, but hey, always love to see Ronnie get a stage win. And then came out, started the second stage, and we just outside did not go anywhere. We got shuffled to the back, so I just went back there and rode around for a while. And then third stage started, and it was just go from there.
Yeah.
Make some moves and got up there. I guess some people are mad about team racing, I guess. I don't know. I guess they can dish it out, but they can't take it.
Well,
that's what you gotta do with these super speed races. You just gotta work as a team, and that's what we did.
Absolutely.
We were hoping we wouldn't get that last caution, but we did, and we still figured out a strategy. And I don't even know what we finished. I'm still full of adrenaline right now.
Oh, I bet, man. That was some defensive driving at the end, blocking both lines. We've seen bottom line takeover, high line takeover. It just seems like it was about which cars matched it up, lined it up properly, and it didn't matter which line if it was the low line or high line. But it just depends on which drivers were linked up and how they were. because we've seen that outside line take over. We've seen the bottom line take over. So just managing the energy, but a different style of energy out there, right?
I don't know. Like I don't think there's so many dumb moves being made this week. I think the moves that people think were dumb were just product of a tighter track. From my perspective, I didn't see any too dumb moves. There's one block on me that wasn't smart, but I took care of that real quick.
Yeah.
But
well, you get
go back and
yeah, you get a bigger picture when you're looking down at all the racing than when you're in the car. A lot bigger view out here because we've seen a lot of dumb moves out there tonight.
Well, thanks to you, I'll get to go back and watch that. So appreciate putting on these broadcasts.
Well, watch at your own risk, okay? All right. I mean, but wow. So I'm just hey, congratulations to you. Give your shout outs real quick. We're gonna get out of here. This has already been a long enough race, to be honest with you. It's been a wild one. But next week from this, Wild Man Welvet gets the win on a wild race, right?
Oh yeah, hey, we gotta do it. But first, we gotta thank my teammates, Stephen T. Johnson, Tanner, Hunter, Lawson was there for a little bit, Chris Carroll, Zimmy. Yeah, just great teamwork there at the end. And then thanks to you, Tron, for putting on the broadcast, making these awesome trophies. I get a trophy this year. Can't wait.
That's right.
I missed it last year, but I get one. Thanks for all you do. Thanks for all Tom does, and everyone else that's behind the scenes. Just appreciate it a lot. We'll get this racing figured out. Trust me, we do every year.
Oh yeah, absolutely, my man, absolutely. But yeah, T-Dark Doors, you're gonna, and I've gotten that design perfected too. I got these cool new color that I'm gonna try on yours. It has this speckle shine. Oh, never mind. You'll see, dude. You'll see. It's gonna be sick. I already have it done, and I just need to get it printed now with your name on it. Bam!
Heck yeah! I can't wait to put a Tripods in the Wild sticker on there too. That's my photography company. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram.
There you go, my man. There you go. All right, all. Congratulations to you, my man. You did good. You did real good out there, working the high line, defending. Man, so congratulations to that P1, and of course, get some good points throughout tonight's race as well.
Heck yeah, thank you. This is points win last year is what I was missing all year. Finally got it out early this year, so we're good to go. We're going to the playoffs.
There you go, baby. There you go. Keep her going. Keep her going.
Oh yeah.
Roger that, my man. All right. Well, thanks again, and man, congratulations.
Thank you.
You got it. All right, and that was Mr. Wildman Wellman getting her done here in tonight's race, and congratulations to him on his P1. And let's get us on over to, sorry, messing with my stuff for a second. There he is. Our second place and almost repeat winner, Stephen T. Johnson with Johnson Aviation. Mr. Johnson, you got a copy? You got Chris Paul here in the booth.
Oh, what's happening?
Man, all right. Well, I mean, that was a nightmare of a race, ain't gonna lie. But you fended it off, buddy. You made it. And you almost did the exact same move that we seen in the footage earlier of the 2024 run. When you did the exact same juke to the bottom, but you got hit there. And, man, that almost sent you in the infield. So, great save on the coming across the line for second.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a fun race. I mean, it's just the first, starting out the season.
Mm-hmm.
You got 2 super speedway tracks.
Yeah.
A lot of people getting frustrated. A lot of people have said, "Oh my God, it's awful! It's awful!" It's racing. Did we put on? My question is, did we put on a good show?
It was a show. It was definitely a show. I mean, there were some good points to it, but I would have loved to have seen not 14 or 13 cautions. That green flag running and stuff for sure. I mean, but I mean, don't get me wrong. There were some impressive moves out there done. We just would have loved to see more of it. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I would get the lines. I was in turmoil on which one had the speed, the outside or the inside. It just seems like whichever, when you got the right cars linked up, that's where it was at.
Yeah, and we had that one nice longer run in the third stage.
Yeah.
And we're actually able to kind of just turn laps and make good races and good kind of get the move to run to the front and just make it work sometimes, couldn't make it work sometimes, but it's just right now we're a league that's just looking for our rhythm, and we're just trying to find a good pace for what we're going to be doing this year. And it just takes a little bit of time, but it'll be fine. I mean, you know, it's going to have people kind of frustrated.
Oh yeah.
People are going to be happy, but it's all going to work itself out. We're here to have fun, and I had fun. So
Yeah.
I wish I wish I could have got around him at the end, but it was too late of a move, and he had it covered, and I went down to just basically make sure I didn't turn him. Like I want to win the race, but I'm not one to wreck him for it. So
Right.
it is what it is. We'll get him. We'll get him next time.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to you on bringing it back. I mean, honestly, yeah, I would have went nuts though if you would have won it, just because the move looked almost identical to what you did last year. And oh man, so it would have been. I would have been thinking some matrices going on right now or something, but you know. Man, that was a great run. We've seen some massive pushes by you and some patience as well. Because then you get knocked out of line, drift to the back, fight your way back forward again. So congratulations again on your really awesome run, dude. Really good run.
Appreciate it. Yep, it was a lot of fun. Can't wait to do it next time.
Absolutely. Give some shout outs real quick, bud, before I let you out of here. Come on.
Right on to you. It's every time I go back and watch the broadcast, it's a good product. Like you're putting on a good show. We're trying to make it entertaining for you, and then you can just take it to the next level.
That's what we're working on. Man. It's and again, you guys were definitely throwing some blows out there, and man, I was pretty stoked, pretty awesome. Just again, just wish I could have seen more of it. But yeah, next week we'll get it again.
Gotta tune in next week. I don't even know where we're at. We'll find out.
Oh, well, let it be a surprise to you, Johnson.
Oh, I actually genuinely have no idea where we're at next week.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Well, let's just say, you'll be shifting about as much as you did tonight.
Oh,
Little hint for you.
There you go.
My man. All right, Johnson, thank you so much. Congratulations on your P2. And man, I look forward to seeing you again. Great. Yeah, and great job on your points run, too. You're looking great in points.
Oh, nice. All right, we'll see you later.
Sir. See you later, bud.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Steven Johnson for that P2. And almost the race win. Let's see if we got JR. Schomburg, where are ya? We're looking for him real quick.
I see him. I'll get him to you.
Oh, yeah, please. Thanks, sir.
There you go. You got him.
Awesome. Thank you. Mr. JR. Schomburg.
Hey,
Got Chris Ballhammer here in the booth, man. Dude, you were fighting yourself one hell of a battle tonight, working with your team pretty nicely, and found some magic and a miracle hole there to slide into that third position. Buddy, walk me through your race, please. All right, it looked like an exciting one.
Yeah, it was off to a tough start. I was down 2 laps and just got to be patient and got the laps back with all the wonderful cautions there. And then just worked our way back up with the team. Got back up there, try to dismantle the 5 Kings, but they're a tough group, so I was able to just, I don't know, like you said, miracle finish for P3, so I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, well, dude, you were putting yourself in position though the whole race. It seemed well. I didn't realize you went 2 laps down, honestly. But there's just so much going on, right? And then I seen you and your teammate working beautifully together, working that inside line, looking for some help, some support. So I thought maybe you guys, for a little bit, might have been one of those groups to look for at the end in contention to win this thing.
Well, that was the plan, but it just didn't pan out. So it is what it is. But we'll go on to next week, and we got some frustrated teammates, but
I bet.
You know, it is what it is. So
it's all right.
Through it. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll calm her down, and man, we'll attack it from a different side this next race, right?
Yep, definitely.
My man. Well, congratulations to you on that P3. Thanks so much for throwing out some tremendous efforts out there on track tonight. Let's get some shout outs real quick for me before I let you get out of here, bud.
I'll do the team. I'll do the team because can't do it without them. Bowtie Bandits, and then obviously you with the broadcast. You're doing a great job, I think. So yeah, keep it up. And hopefully we'll see you guys next week.
All right. Well, hey, yeah, and of course, hopefully your friends and family were out there watching too as well, and enjoy the broadcast. But so we know that they're good supporters. But man, thank you again so much, dude, for putting it on and getting it done at the end. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
You got it. My pleasure. All right, JR, my man, getting it done. in that P3. Congratulations to him one more time. All right, I guess that's going to be the conclusion of tonight's race. Stoke did not matter here. And, again, we got a lot of racing still left yet ahead of us. I think Johnson was perfect in that matter on what was up, right? And what was down from, from tonight's race. A lot of, it's another super speedway, a lot of new guys out there on track. Everyone's trying to find their rhythm and their groove. So yes, patience and is going to be the virtue for us this evening, and hopefully in our next races for Amaro. And that's all it is. It's always a little rough at the beginning of the season, and especially with so many new drivers, and there's so many drivers, period. But man, whatever. We're still going to be here. Still going to be getting it done. But want to thank everybody for tuning in. Oh my God, you are more crazy than I am, man. If you will watch this chunker to the end, shoot. Yeah, but just epic job to you folks out there and tuning in and enjoying the show, of course. But all this course brought to you by Boza Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, Raptor Race Graphics, and of course brought to you by the Starlink, which I just heard was now teaming up with T-Mobile. Go figure, right? So look them up if you want to see something of the future. Okay. But anyways, I'm Chris Paul Haymus. Thanks again. Make sure to do that like and subscribe. All that support. Super grateful, and helpful in times like these. Okay? But, man, what a great, exciting race tonight. And again, I look forward to next week and continuing on. But thanks again. Till next week. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.